7-yard line. Quarterback Dillard under center. Here's the snap. He'll keep going over the left side. Not much running room there. He gains a yard or maybe two to the 25. So it'll be second down. Clock is rolling down to 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. Wall breaks the huddle. They'll come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. Takes the snap. Coming around the near side. The option. Oh, pitches behind him. It's on the ground. And Wall recovers, but they'll lose yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's about 3 times so far here in this game. The Canadian has just busted up that option play going around the edge, forcing Wall to put it on the ground. They've turned it over once. But the Canadian defensive line is just blowing up the Wall offensive line and getting through and putting pressure on the quarterback and running back trying to run that play. So here we go, quarterback under center. 3rd and 10. He takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws to the end zone. It's out of bounds, too deep. And that'll bring up 4th down and 10. Wall takes a shot. That was an uncatchable pass as it just sailed out of bounds. And it'll be 4th down and 10 coming up for the Hawks. 55 seconds left in the first half of play. So here we go, 4th down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back to pass, throws to the end zone, has a man. Incomplete. A well-thrown ball there by Dillard, but the Wall receiver was well covered by the Canadian secondary. And the ball goes over on downs to the Wildcats with 47 seconds left here in the first half of play. So the Wall drive, their best drive since the opening possession, stalls out. They turn it over on downs, and here come the Wildcats. And 47 seconds is plenty of time for Canadian to put another score on the board. (35-3) with 47 seconds left. Second quarter. They're going to go trips on the left side, single receiver on the right. Cavalier out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's hitting the backfield, breaks a tackle, and he'll be crushed at the 29-yard line. A huge hit for the Wall Hawks. Number 44, Logan Thomas, just comes up and crushes the quarterback. 28 seconds left and rolling here before halftime. It's been all Canadian here in the first half. Quarterback out of the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, across the 35 to about the 40 and tackled there. It'll be a first down at the 41 for Canadian. Clock is rolling down to 10 seconds. They'll stop it while they spot the ball. And a timeout taken there by the Wildcats, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back. Well, let's keep it here with 10 seconds left. We'll just keep it right here, and then we'll take a break at the halftime break because it probably will be a short timeout. We'll just keep it right here. But the Wildcats calling timeout, trying to maybe put one more play together to score. Already leading 35-3 over the Wall Hawks. It's been all Canadian in the first half. Wall will go to the locker room and try to figure things out for the second half. Short timeout taken. Canadian comes out to the line of scrimmage, first down and 10 from the 40. 1 yard line. 10 seconds left before halftime. Here we go. Cavalier out of the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, throws underneath on a screen. Wall plays it perfectly. A big hit there. Loss of about 2 on the play, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Your score at the halftime break, Canadian 35, Wall 3. We'll be back with your halftime show coming up right after this.
Come enjoy the heart of Katy, Texas, one of the most delightful cities in the Lone Star State. The best part? It's a
Two teams tonight trying to advance to the state semifinals with a win. The winner to take on either Fort Bend Marshall or PNG next week in the state semis. Liberty Hill has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half. Flower Bluff will receive. As for Liberty Hill, the Panthers come into this game round one, defeating Highlands 63-17. Round two, they beat Mercedes 63-14. And last week in round three, Liberty Hill beat Alamo Heights 37-32. Meanwhile, for the Hornets of Flower Bluff, in round one, they beat Aroma 56-21. In round two, they beat Lockhart 49-42. And last week, a round three win over Veterans Memorial 66-42. As Liberty Hill are set to kick it away, center hash from the 40 to get us started. And kicking it off the tee is going to be the junior kicker, number 1, Connor Hawkins. Hawkins here to kick it away to get us started. Back to receive for Flower Bluff are Andre Mims and Cameron Dixon. Kick from Hawkins is up and away, and we are underway here at Dub Ferris Stadium. Kick fielded inside the 20 to about the 18. Finding a crease up the gut and getting thrown forward to the 33-yard line where Flower Bluff will set up shop. 1st and 10 on the inaugural drive here of the night. We'll meet the starting offense now for Flower Bluff. The left tackle, Dylan Shaw. Left guard, Peyton Rowland. Center, Jacob Kuroga. Right guard, James Cadena. And right tackle, Jonathan Pena. The receivers are Cam Dixon, Andre Mims, Kyler Meschke, and Wyatt Elwood. The quarterback, Jaden Pelucio. And the running back, Jose Martinez. Flower Bluff here will start 1st and 10 from their own 33. First play from scrimmage, Pelucio hands it off, plunging up the gut. And making his way to the 34 for about a gain of a yard is Jose Martinez. It's a Flower Bluff team that on the season has scored 536 points, 41 plus points per game as an offense. Man in motion here, pop pass on a jet sweep to the near side. Trying to find a crease and getting up to the 39. More positive yards there, a gain of 5. On the jet sweep, a bit of a pop pass to Cameron Dixon, the sophomore. So back-to-back plays of positive yardage here to start the first drive of the night for Flower Bluff. And now they're going to have a 3rd down here and 4 from their own 39. Pelucio standing in the gun. He goes with the hard count here on 3rd down and 4. Liberty Hill not jumping as Pelucio will relay further signals here. 3rd and 4. Pelucio fires near side. Pass is dropped across the 45. In and out of the hands of Kyler Meschke. 4th down and 4 coming up, and Flower Bluff is now faced with a decision here on 4th and 4 from just inside their own 40. And if Kyler Meschke had had that one, he had plenty of green turf in front of him down the near sideline. 10:49 here to play in the opening quarter. They'll bring up a 4th down and 4. And Flower Bluff's offense, at least for the moment, is going to stay on the field here. Jaden Pelucio in the shotgun on 4th and 4, man in motion. 4th down, Pelucio fires on the screen, pass caught middle. And good enough for a 1st down to the 45 on the connection to Kyler Meschke. As Flower Bluff head coach goes with a gutsy call there on 4th and 4. And a 1st and 10 here coming up from the 45. Rolling near side, Pelucio fires across his body. Pass is tipped in the air and incomplete just inside the 40. Nearly coming up with a catch, though, was Wyatt Elwood. And as Chris Steinbruck drew up the play on 4th down and 4, they converted. Now a 2nd and 10 coming up here from their own 45. With Chris Steinbruck and Brian Baker calling the plays here for Flower Bluff. Following the incompletion, a dangerous one on the throw from Pelucio. It'll be 2nd and 10 here from their own 45 for the Hornets. Play fake. Firing, middle, pass dropped inside the 40. Unable to secure the catch right at the 40-yard line. On a slant route there was Cam Dixon. And so back-to-back throws, back-to-back incompletions here on the second series of downs here on this opening drive for Flower Bluff. Brings up a 3rd and 10 here from their own 45. 10 yards to go here on 3rd down, 10:19 to go in this opening quarter. Hornets will go 5 wide as Jaden Pelucio stands in the gun here on 3rd and 10. Pelucio Fires near side. Pass caught this time by Meshke. And he's got a first down out of bounds near the 42. And so Kyler Meshke, the senior wide receiver, picks up a first down. The completion from Jaden Pelucio in the Liberty Hill territory down to the Panther 42. 1st and 10 coming up for Flower Bluff. Handed off here on 1st and 10. Trying to plunge forward to the near side is Jose Martinez. Nothing doing. May have lost a yard back across the 43. And Martinez there did indeed lose a yard to bring up here 2nd down and 11 for Flower Bluff. As the sophomore quarterback Jaden Pelucio here stands in the shotgun on 2nd down and 11. Dumps it off far side. Pass caught in the flat. Turning it upfield, finding a crease inside the 30. Another first down picked up for the Hornets. This one down to the 28. On the catch that time for Flower Bluff for the first down, Jaden Johnson, the junior. Inside the 30 now are the Hornets. 1st and 10 from the Liberty Hill 27. Man in motion, Pelucio. Steps up, has time, fires, end zone passes, caught for the touchdown! Flower Bluff strikes first, 28 yards from Pelucio to Kyler Meshke. The Hornets marching right down the field on the opening drive of the night. Pelucio finds Meshke for the opening score. And now Flower Bluff here will try to attack on the PAT and make their lead 7 here on the opening drive of the night.
Or simply place a custom order, lock in your rate, and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in.
So much.
And that's how Ford is helping you
I'm proud of you, kid.
shine bright. Now, custom order a select 2023 Ford vehicle today. Lock in your rate, and you're protected. Only at your local Ford dealer.
One more. One more.
More guys with more. Set, hut.
Let's go, one more.
Well, a quick start for DeSoto. They're up 7-0 as they'll kick it away. Short, taken at the 20. And across the 20-30. Looked like Evan Kleine.
Number 16.
Check that, number 16, Keyshawn Otis. There's a flag down as well at the 30-yard line.
There is a flag on the play.
So that's going to back it up 10 for Harker Heights. So they'll be starting, and they're going to mark it off from the 31-yard line. So they'll start from their own 21. First and 10. Sanford, the running back. And on the first play, he's brought down by Andre Weisner. Sanford loses 3.
Number 37. Andre
Weisner with the tackle.
brings up 2nd down.
Dylan Plate is your quarterback. Sanford on the year has rushed for 25+ yards. First pass caught and short gain out to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 7 yards. Making the catch was number 12, Cooks. Pickup of 7 to Cooks. 3rd down, let's call it 6 at the 25. 4 receivers in the pattern. Platt will fire again, has his receiver, first down. Flags come out. They're going to get Cooks for a hit in the back. as the pass was connected to number 27. Or check that was number 21, Washington. But this is going to come back with a push to the back. And that's going to hurt. It would have been a first down across the 35.
+52 points per game. They've scored 677 through their 13 contests. Up the gut they go to turn forward for a first down and finding one across midfield. First down and more into Hornet territory goes Joe Pitchford. And Joe Pitchford following the carry is going to be slow to get up. 7:41 to go in the opening quarter. And we will step aside.
One more. One more.
One more, guys, one more. Set, up.
Let's go. One more.
Hey, kid. Yeah, we'll take one more. Oh, one more.
And so following the carry by Joe Pitchford, he was good enough for a first down for this Liberty Hill offense. He walked off with the help of some of the training staff under his own power. We'll hope everything's all right with Joe Pitchford. First and 10 now from the 47. They go up the gut and down to the 41 they go to the Panthers. Another good pickup on the ground, a pickup that time of about 7. As that last carry went to the fullback, Ben Carter. It'll be 2nd and 3 here from the 41 of Flower Bluff. They call it 2nd and 4 here. Low snap, Vickers scoops it up and turns forward. He's going to have a first down. How about that effort? All the way down inside the 35. And there's a flag down inside the 25, thrown at the start of the play. We'll get the call here momentarily with exactly 7 minutes to play in this opening quarter. As there's a low snap picked up by the quarterback, Reese Vickers. He's scooped up the football, turned forward for a first down, but this flag, our first of the night, could be a big one. First true discussion here of the night. With a first down pending on the carry by Reese Vickers. Ball here is currently spotted at the 34-yard line as our officials are still discussing to the far side of the field at about the 35. As we await the word on what the penalty marker was thrown down near the 20. So not sure what the penalty was all about. If it was against Flower Bluff, Liberty Hill declined it and took the first down. Either way, it's going to be a 1st and 10 here from the 34. And a flag thrown here at the snap of the football. It's going to be a false start against Liberty Hill. They're going to get the tackle, Julius Osborne, there on the early go. Back him up 5 yards to the 39. It'll be 1st and 15 coming up here for the Panthers. Following the penalty now, a 1st and 15 here from the 39. And they find a good crease there up the gut, back towards the original line of scrimmage at about the 34. There's a flag down on this play as well. Believe it's going to be an offsides penalty against Flower Bluff. And so that penalty there will be 5 yards on a offsides against the Hornets front 7. That moves it from a 1st and 15 or a 2nd down and 10 with the 5-yard pickup now to a 1st and 10. Back to the original line of scrimmage at the 34. Under 6.5 now to play in this opening quarter. Liberty Hill following the penalty with a 1st and 10 inside the Hornet 35. Keeper here, Reese Vickers finds a crease inside the 20, still churning his feet. Look at Vickers all the way down inside the 13-yard line. That's the quarterback, Vickers, doing it himself, maybe with a couple of shoves from some of his big men up front. They mark him at the 14, into the red zone go the Panthers. 6 minutes left to play here until the quarter break. Liberty Hill now in the red zone inside the Flower Bluff 15 here, down by 7. First and 10 from the 14. They go up the gut this time, and down to about the 10 they go. A pickup of 4 this time. As Ben Carter turned his legs forward inside the 11. They're going to give him a gain of 4 here to bring up 2nd down and 6 for Liberty Hill. So play call here comes in on 2nd down and about 7 now. They call it from the 11 from head coach Kent Walker, the OC John Hall. From the 11, toss play, back up the gut they go and bouncing forward down to the 8. A pickup of 3 that time. On the carry by the junior Jackson Hines. So Liberty Hill here early on getting the ball in the hands of many playmakers, mixing it around very well here, and it brings up a 3rd and 4 from the 8. They need to get down just inside the 5-yard line or so to get a 1st and goal. Here with 4:45 to play in this opening quarter. From the 8 here, 3rd and 4. Up the gut and turn forward for a 1st down. That's going to be close, but I think they've got it just inside the 5. As the fullback, Ben Carter, they mark him down just inside the 5-yard line. And they may mark him just shy here. It's going to be 4th down and a couple of feet less than a yard to go. And both crowds now rise to their feet here. 4th down, Liberty Hill set to go for it from inside the 5 on 4th down and less than a yard. 4th down, Vickers under center. Handoff, up the gut, squirting forward, close to the goal line. Mark him down inside the 1. But a 1st and goal picked up nonetheless there for Liberty Hill. And now inside the 1 here, the Panthers threatening to score and to tie this game up with an extra point. A trail by 7 here with under 4 minutes to play in this opening quarter. First and goal from inside the 1. Vickers hands it off, straight up the gut, touchdown, Liberty Hill. Panthers now on the board, courtesy of a 1-yard score by Jackson Hines.
Should also note that if you're viewing our broadcast, things look a little backwards. We are on the opposite side. We're looking at the main press box. We went to the visitor side, had more resources and space to our disposal. Also thought it gave us a really nice camera shot from here. As now up to his feet is Sandifer. He's not putting any pressure on that left leg. Well, back-to-back plays. We have play
81 Diaz for the UVA team.
Diaz on to try his third. He's 2 for 2. And now delay of game's going to move them back 5. Nope, false start.
For the first down.
Yeah, that's a big-time grab, especially on third down. They need those kinds of plays here tonight.
Great coverage from Longview. They rolled to the bootleg, had pressure in the face of Cameron Bates, and yet he still stepped up and delivered a strike to move the chains on third down and long. Couple conversions in late down scenarios here in this second drive of the ball game for Timberview. They fumbled it on their first, looking to answer after a Longview touchdown drive. Handoff. There's Reed with a full head of steam, but he only picks up 2 so far. The Lobos defense and that front 7 bottling up Jarvis Reed.
Yeah, I've really liked the discipline from the Longview front 7 so far. It's been mostly the secondary that has made these early mistakes here on this drive, whether it be the offsides penalty from the safety earlier in the play or missing the assignment on the cover 2 that resulted in the big pass play. This front 7 has been really disciplined here on this drive, and they were able to do so on the first drive as well.
Second down and 8 from the 29. 3:13 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 in favor of Longview. 3-step drop. Bates unloads. Didn't have anybody over the top. Looked like a miscommunication after there was some contact between Titus Evans and his defender in coverage.
Yeah, it looks like Evans may have been playing for the penalty right there, but A, the ball was uncatchable, and B, I don't think there was enough contact to warrant that.
Brings up a massive 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, this is a big early play here in this game.
Can't allow for the Lobos to really find some momentum early. It's a draw. Lead blocker up front. It's the tailback and Reed, and there springs Bates. Bates to the pylon, and he's in. What a play call. What execution, and Timberview answers.
Oh, man, nothing gets me more excited than a QB draw on about 3rd and medium, and it works to perfection right there. He slips one tackler, follows his big 300-pound blockers up front, and then it's just making things work after that. Beyond the first down yardage mark, he follows his wide receiver blocks, finds the pylon, and now Timberview is an extra point away from tying this one up.
They were just looking for the first down, but how about the play call on the quarterback keeper? But also, I mentioned the execution. Jarvis Reed broke that play with his ability to get up to the second level and wall off a linebacker. Anytime you have somebody that wants the physicality like that and is going to take advantage, it's going to really help your football team quite a bit.
Yeah, I like the size that they bring out of the backfield with Jarvis Reed at 6 foot, 180 pounds. You're able to do a lot of things with him, even outside of the run game. Obviously, in the run game, you have a guy that has long strides that can not only get to the point of impact at the line of scrimmage in a hurry, but also if he breaks into open field, those long strides are tough to catch. But in this instance, the blocking game, being able to have that kind of frame and project it to that second level, that'll help your offense in so many different ways.
Ties is up at 7 apiece. 2:55 left here in the first quarter between 13-0 Longview and 13-0 Timberview. It's the battle of the views here in Mesquite.
And we got a pretty good view here in Mesquite. Got this big radio tower to the right of us, the historic one here in Mesquite.
Now, do you know anything about what the radio tower does here?
See, I used to, but I don't anymore.
Oh, I put you on the spot.
Yeah.
It's okay. We should have studied. We should have
We'll bring it back after the half.
That's a good idea. We'll revisit it. Massive crowd for Longview. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Longview always travels exceptionally well. And even the Timberview crowd a little late arriving. Maybe some traffic coming on 635 out east. But they are here, and they are loud as well. Both teams deserving the most this season winning their first 13 games and doing so in similar fashion, and that fashion is dominance. Talk about Longview started their season with a 36-10 win over McKinney Boyd and then really never looked back. The only time they had a game, period, including into the playoffs, that was a one-possession game, was Week 5 against Lancaster. That was heading into their bye week. They got healthy, and they put up 40 points from Week 7 until the bye district round. Took a little bit of a break with 38 points against Lone Star in the area round, and then last week with 51 against Port Arthur Memorial.
Yeah, they have offensive weapons out of the backfield in the receiving core, and obviously a quarterback that is experienced, that has been in these situations before with Jordan Allen, and he's been on this stadium turf before, even this year. So, there's a lot of experience on this team in these kind of games and these kind of venues.
Allen goes under center here. Little play action. He wants a big target, and he's got one in Jalen Hale. Hale trying to break out of a tackle. Can't get there, and they get the penalty yardage back and a little bit more all the way down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, finding Jalen Hale in situations like that and outside of the hashes, really good throw from Jordan Allen. And if you just put it in the vicinity of Jalen Hale, he's going to bring it down. He's got those strong hands. And if you can get him into the open field, that's when he becomes even more dangerous.
Still good coverage there from the Wolves. Not a massive window to throw that football into. Both teams doing a great job in the secondary here in the early going. There's the handoff. Again to Tatum. Skips his way forward. He's got a first down all the way to the 48-yard line. Speaking to what Timberview has done from a defensive standpoint, last week against Frisco Reedy, they allowed 26 points. That's the most that unit has allowed since Week 6 themselves, whenever they had a 54-28 win over Birdville. It's only the third time this season they've allowed an opponent to go over the 25-point mark. This defense doesn't allow a whole lot of points, and they may have allowed some more there. However, Hale was tripped up at the second level. Looked like he got tangled up with Sanford, fell to the turf, and a penalty flag flies.
Yeah, that's pretty much all Sanford could do. Hale had him beat off the line, and he was starting to get more steps on him as the play developed, so he just reached out, grabbed his jersey, and gets a free holding call. That would have been 6 if Jordan Allen put it on the money.
Penalty yardage playing a big-time role here in the early going. Longview will take advantage of this one to move into Wolves territory and take the first down, but they could have had a whole lot more than that on the more recent play. Back to the I formation. They put Hale in motion from left to right. Play action. Allen with pressure has to roll out right himself. Can't escape it initially, and he's going to be put out of bounds. Couldn't throw the football away as the Wolves swarmed to the football.
Yeah, Allen was looking for Hale. He was following him throughout his route, and as soon as he had to abandon ship, Hale got open down the right sideline. But the Timberview front seven, really good job for them. Got to credit them on that play, being able to crash in and finally get through to Jordan Allen in the backfield.
A loss of 7. Clock nearing 1:10 to play right now and counting here in the opening quarter. This might be the best opportunity that Timberview has seen to get off the field defensively after putting Longview in a second down and very long.
And number 23, Kellum Ingram. For the Cardinals, number 70 is Trevor Gooseby. Number 5 is Jackson Ford. Number 18 is Caleb Otluski. And number 2 is Nigel Smith. And they are chatting with our referee, Kerry Moore, right now. And they're going through the final instructions before the opening coin toss. here getting you ready for tonight's kickoff in Arlington, Texas. And you see our referee, Mr. Moore, has told us that South Oak Cliff has won the toss and deferred until the second half, so the Melissa Cardinals will go on offense first. They'll be going left to right on your TV screen or radio dial. And we are set for some very exciting action tonight. We'll be checking in with the games around the area. We mentioned Argyle versus Abilene Wiley. That game's being played at Memorial Stadium in Stephenville, Texas, at the campus of Tarleton State. Here comes the Melissa Cardinals entering the field through the cordon, carrying the Fred Lewis flag. Again, the Cardinals in the all-white unis tonight, helmets, jerseys, and pants. And the Sock Bears have the dark gray jerseys and pants tonight. Matt Nally in his 8th season as the head football coach of the Melissa Cardinals. His career record with Melissa is 42-1. Overall, he is 55-29 in his coaching career, both here in Melissa, Texas, and in Frankston as well. Coach Jason Todd is the head football coach of the South Oak Cliff Golden Bears. He is 80-23 overall in his coaching career, all at South Oak Cliff.
So they know how to make an entry.
Here come the Golden Bears, the defending state champions, coming into the field, making their way across the home sideline. And Coach, we were down on the field earlier, and if you noticed their helmets, it says Mecca across the side of the helmets, celebrating the city of Dallas. So it says Mecca on their helmets in case the viewers are trying to read what that says. And they are ready for action here, but we will enjoy the national anthem in just a moment as we are about to get underway here in Arlington, Texas. The Class 5A Division II, Region II Regional Final between the Melissa Cardinals and the Dallas South Oak Cliff Golden Bears. It is time now to honor America in the stadium with the national anthem, so we'll let you enjoy that, and we'll come back for the opening kickoff right after this. Say thank you to the South Oak Cliff High School Band and the South Oak Cliff High School JROTC program for presenting the colors and playing our national anthem. It is football time here in Arlington, Texas. We welcome you to NFHS, produced by Game On Sports and the Melissa Cardinals Network. This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal. Ross Graham is here. John Graham is here. We are at Choctaw Stadium in Arlington, Texas, as the 11-2 Melissa Cardinals will be taking on 10-3 South Oak Cliff Golden Bears, the defending Class 5A Division II state champions, in tonight's regional final 4th round playoff matchup. And we are so glad you are joining us tonight as we are ready for the opening kickoff. The South Oak Cliff Golden Bears won the opening coin toss for the second half. So the Melissa Cardinals will be on offense first, and they will be going left to right on your radio dial. Coach Jason Russell and his offense will come out on the field here in just a moment. The Cardinals will send Javon Smith and Jacob Fields back deep to return. And for the Golden Bears, they will put the football on their 40-yard line, put 12 minutes on the clock, no score. It's playoff time here in Texas. And in honor of Mark Holtz, Kenny Deal, we're trying to say hello win column tonight.
Absolutely. Love it.
There's Javon Smith on your screen, and here comes the ball on the tee. The kicker for South Oak Cliff, Billy Walton, will kick it deep. It's going to be taken by Fields on the bounce at his own 3-yard line up the right hash. He's going to step out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, and the Cardinals are going to start deep in their own territory as they go on offense first tonight. We mentioned Jason Russell is the offensive coordinator. He sends out his his offense against the very talented South Oak Cliff defense tonight. Trevor Ham, the junior quarterback, is starting at the quarterback spot tonight. Nate Adejokin is back in action tonight at the running back spot. And we'll give you the rest of the starters in a moment. First down and 10 Cardinals at their own 9-yard line. On the right hash, Javon Smith goes in motion. Trevor Ham to throw on the first play, throws it deep down the left sideline. It's going to be an open receiver that was intended for Carson Maynard. It was good coverage at the end there by complete pass over Carson Maynard's head. 2nd and 10, Cardinals at their own 9. You've got Maynard, Smith, and Cusano at the receiver spots. You've got Gunnar Wilson and Jackson Ford will be in and out at the tight end spot. There's a loose ball on the snap, and the Cardinals have to dive on it, and they do recover, but they lose yardage on the trouble on the snap, and it's going to be 3rd and long. The Cardinals will snap this ball from their own 4-yard line, and they go quickly to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 15, and Trevor Ham stands in his own end zone. Gunnar Wilson is the tight end now. Nate Adejokin is the running back. 2 receivers left and 1 right. 3rd down. Cardinals trying to get a conversion here. Sock wants a stop. Ham's in his own end zone, and he's going to throw it away, and it's going to be an incomplete pass, and the officials are discussing whether or not that should be an intentional grounding penalty. Of course, the Sock Bears believe it is. There is no flag. They do call the flag and intentional grounding, and it is a safety on the first possession of the game. And the Cardinals give away 2 points, and now they got to give away the football.
Was not a receiver there. I mean, offensive line held up pretty well there to give Trevor time, but just could not find the open receiver. Then the pocket finally collapsed, and he tried to throw the ball away. Didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. Also, there was not a receiver nearby.
So our referee does say that it is intentional grounding in the end zone. Whenever a penalty on the offense occurs in its own end zone, that is a safety, and 2 points on the scoreboard for Sock, and now they're going to get the football.
Yeah, definitely not the start the Cardinals wanted on the offensive side of the ball. Now they're going to probably more than likely give up a short field. Sox offense, so just truly not the start the Cardinals wanted, but it could have been worse if they hadn't recovered the ball on 2nd down, so giving up 2 points could have been worse.
They will spot the ball on their own 20-yard line after the safety. It's officially known as a free kick here from the 20.
Choosing to kick it.
You can kick it off the tee, or you can punt the football, and the Golden Bears do look for great field position. Davon Thomas, number 0, is back as the deep return man. And Aiden Pintor will kick it off, and it will be a short kick taken on the bounce by the Bears at their own 45-yard line and be downed at the 46. And all things considered, that's pretty good field position for the Cardinals defense.
Yes, sir. You know, got a break there. The ball was put on the ground. You just never know how that ball is going to bounce. So that was a decent opportunity for the Cardinals to have a chance to recover. Defense needs to go to work. South Oak Cliff has a huge offensive line.
First down and 10, South Oak Cliff at their own 47. It's a high snap. They're going to hand the ball off on first down, and the Cardinals will give up about 3 on this carry. The quarterback for the Bears is William Little, and he is going to have a second down and 8 play.
Gunnar Wilson on the stop.
Second down, 8. And the Golden Bears in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. And another high snap. They're going to pull the ball down. They're going to run the football again. They're going to have a first down and more. It's a breakaway at the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, South Oak Cliff Golden Bears. Touchdown, Danny Green. And Sock has come out and taken over this game early on. They got a safety on the first defensive possession for the Golden Bears and a touchdown on their first offensive possession, and they lead 8-0.
Yeah, not to start the Cardinals one. They had a missed tackle inside the line there, and then just got to that second level, broke a tackle, and it was nobody was going to catch Green.
The PAT attempt is up and good. And so South Oak Cliff takes a quick 9-0 lead. Here's a replay that is a nice cut in the hole and showing great speed, outrunning the defenders all the way down the left sideline. And well played there by Coach Todd and his offense as Danny Green takes it to the house on the first offensive drive of the night for the Golden Bears, and the state champs lead 9-0, and the Melissa Cardinals got to ready their offense to come out here and get a drive put together. They had tough field position to start and then backed up on a bad snap exchange and forced to throw out of their own end zone, committed a penalty, causing a safety. And here we are, 9-0, 91 seconds into this ball game. And here comes the kicker again for South Oak Cliff, Diego Varela. And he's going to kick it to your Melissa Cardinals on the offense for the second time. There it is. And Jacob Peels will take this one again at his own 7-yard line, coming up the right side at the 10, at the 20, out near the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals offense will come out for the second time tonight. And they need to get a little momentum going. All the momentum's on the home team side. We didn't give you the offensive lineman starters for your Cardinals yet. Left tackle Trevor Gooseby, left guard Brandon Ward. The center is Luke Damel. Right guard Owen Hollenbeck, and the right tackle is Jake Brown. And Trevor Ham will come back out on the field for the second drive at the 25-yard line. And trailing 9-0. He has 2 receivers left, 1 right. And he's going to give the ball to Nate Adejokin, his first carry of the game, and he goes nowhere on the play. And the tackle by Billy Walton. We mentioned his name earlier. Very talented player, future Texas Longhorn coach. Second down 10, and give it to Nate Adejokin again, and he's going to have another tough sledding. He'll pick up
0.
Another gain of none yards, and it's third down and 10. Cardinals offense still trying to get untracked here as we are 2 minutes into this game, and all the momentum's in the Golden Bears side right now. Ham's going to throw the football on third down, throws it out to the right side, and completed pass to Jacob Casano for a first down.
Good route, good throw all the way across to the boundary. Ham showing good arm strength there. Nice timing route.
First down, and they're going to roll quarterback left. He's going to keep the football, run the football, gets a downfield block by Javon Smith, and he'll pick up positive yardage. And the Cardinals offense has woken up here. They have the football now at their own 48-yard line. Second down, 6. Falls on the left hash. 2 receivers right, 1 left. And they'll give it to Adejokin going left. And he has a tough run, and a gain of about 3 will bring up third down.
Left side offensive line did a good job there with Gooseby and Ward.
Quickly to the line, give it to Adejokin. He's going to have a first down straight up the middle across the midfield stripe. And the Cardinals offense, as usual, keeps the gas pedal down. Very high-speed offense.
Fields has entered the game at running back.
Jacob Fields next to Ham right now. First and 10, Melissa at the Sock 49-yard line. Left hash. Ham looks right, stands right, throws it deep to the right sideline for Javon Smith on the back shoulder catch, and he comes down with the ball, but out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Javon with the grab, but couldn't keep the feet in bounds. Coverage for the Bears by Clark. Second down 10, Melissa, just beyond the midfield stripe. The big Choctaw logo here at Choctaw Field. We have defensive offsides. Trevor Ham thought he had a free play, threw it deep. Incomplete pass. They'll accept the penalty, so it's 1st and 5. Now at the South Oak Cliff 44-yard line. Melissa trails by 9 points. Trying to get untracked here. Give it to Fields, his first carry. He'll pick up 4, making it 2nd and 1.
See if the Cardinals take a shot here on 2nd and 1.
Quickly, they're going to hand the football to Fields. He will have a first down.
Good, another good push by the interior offensive lineman, Damel, Ward.
All right, Ham's going to roll to his left
Another
on first
play.
down. Throws it deep, and it's going to be caught by, big hit. Maynard couldn't bring that one in as he was going out of bounds. It was a big hit, and it's going to be an incomplete pass.
That could have been targeting, Trey.
That was David Spruill on the defense for the Bears. And the officials are having a chat right now.
There was they tackled one of our guys going out, and that was the initial flag. I didn't see a flag coming after the hit, but I think that easily could have been targeting.
The officials are still having a chat. Holding on the defense of South Oak Cliff. It's going to be an automatic first down for the Cardinals offense.
Again, that should have been a personal foul for targeting on the sideline. Just came right and hit Carson right in the helmet.
So we have a new set of downs for the Cardinals. They'll spot it at the 25-yard line of the Bears. And it's a first down and 10. 2 receivers right. They're going to give the ball to Adejokin, who's back in the game. He has a breakaway. 15, 10, 5. He's down at the 2-yard line. First and goal. Cardinals. They trail 9-0, trying to get on the scoreboard quickly to the line of scrimmage. On the right hash, first and goal, Melissa. Cusano is split right. 2 receivers split left.
Falling back and Jake Brown with the great blocks.
And they give it to Adejokin again, and it's touchdown Cardinals. So the Melissa offense has gotten untracked tonight.
Answers that quick score.
9-6 is our score. Golden Bears with the lead. Melissa with a touchdown run. And now they set up in the swinging gate play, and now they'll return to normal PAT formation, and Aiden Pintor will be on for his first PAT attempt of the night. Maynard is the holder. There's Pintor, senior number 90 with the kick. It is up. It is perfect. And we've got a ball game here in Arlington, Texas. The Melissa Cardinals on the scoreboard. South O'Cliff leads 9-7 on the Nate Atajokin touchdown run. And Cardinals D will have to come back out and see if they can answer and put some momentum on their side, as the Sauk Bears got the safety to start the game, and then they had a great touchdown drive of their own. And so now the Melissa Cardinals kickoff unit will come out on the field.
Cool thing there, Trey. The big important thing there was with Carson being out there on the field holding that after taking that big hit and having to have really knocked his helmet completely off. So that was good to see him back out on the field moving forward in this ball game. But what a great answer there for the Cardinals, and that was the offensive line did a tremendous job. Nate running strong.
With 7:45 to go first quarter, Melissa trails 9-7. They're going to kick the football off. Pintor on his own 40-yard line. And it's going to be another short kick, and it'll be taken by the Bears at their 25, up the left side at the 30, and out near the 35-yard line. So William Little will come out on the offense for Coach Todd and the Sauk Golden Bears. The starting defense for your Cardinals: Nigel Smith, Hayden Solomon, and Lance Riley up front in the 3-4 alignment. Caleb Otluski, Jason Cave, Dalton Whitwer, and Alex Secreto are the linebackers. Here's 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. And the Bears are going to run the football to the right side and right into the arms of Nigel Smith. That's a gain of 1 yard on the play. The DBs for Melissa: Jake Patusik and Dalton DeBabney are the corners. Jake Fields and Gunnar Wilson are the safeties. Whitwer also on that tackle. Here comes a 2nd down for the Bears. 2 receivers to the wide side, 1 receiver left. And they're going to run the football again, as they have done all game long so far. Another carry there for Danny Green, and is going to bring up a 3rd down 6 for the Sauk offense at their own 39-yard line.
Secreto on the stop, along with Whitwer again at the bottom of the pile. So here's this possible passing situation.
Little in the shotgun, looks across the defense, stands up, rolls right, throws right into traffic. It's going to be a catch and a 1st down for the Golden Bears. Coleman on the reception, and that's a new set of downs for the Sauk Bears. Josh Nicholas from the safety spot on the coverage. We have lots of emails coming in. We'll get to them as we have time. mcnr@melissaisd.org. 1st down in Cardinal territory at the 47-yard line. On a blitz, the ball's on the ground, and the Bears pick it up, and the officials come in and whistle the play dead. It was 1st and 10 Sauk at the Cardinals 47. And referee Mr. Moore tells us it is offsides against the defense of the Cardinals. A free 5 yards for the Bears. And they will have a 1st down and 5. Halfway through this first quarter. First down 5 at the 42-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Little takes the snap, hands the football off, and a great job there for the Cardinals defense. A big tackle by Hayden Solomon out of the nose guard spot.
Good job by Hayden getting penetration. Knocked him back 3 yards.
Second down and 8. 5:45 to go here in the first quarter. Cardinals defense trying to get a stop. Sox scored on their first touchdown drive. This is their second touchdown drive, 2nd and 8. And they drop back and have pressure by Nigel Smith. And Nigel Smith comes up with the sack. And it's going to be 3rd down long for the Sox offense as you hear the visiting stands across the way, the Cardinal fans cheering on that great defensive play.
Yeah, good job by Nigel getting off his block, getting penetration, then coming back, keeping his eyes on the quarterback. Has that lateral speed to make the play.
3rd and 15 for the Bears at their own 48. Cardinals D trying to get a stop. And William Little looks to the home sideline to confirm the play call. He's got a wing back to the right, 2 receivers right. And he's going to run the football on 3rd and long and pick up a nice gain, but it will be 4th down for the Bears. At the Cardinal 42, it'll be 4th and 5. And Coach Jason Todd will have to make a decision. Field goal from here would be well over 50 yards. So it's one of those no man's land situations. Too far to field goal, too short to punt. So the base offense for the Bears stays out there, and the Cardinals D trying to get a stop on 4th and 5 here for first quarter. 4 minutes remaining. Motion man. You might look for a quick kick here, but Little's going to drop back to pass, and they're going to call a false start penalty against the Bears. So that'll make it 4th and 10. So now it looks like Coach Todd will send out the punt game for the Bears.
Yeah, good defensive stand there by the Cardinals. Slow down that momentum of the Golden Bears. Caleb Otlowski made a good play there on 3rd down, downfield from his linebacker position where he did not rush, did not crash on the end, followed the play across the field and was able to make that tackle from behind.
Carter Kopecki will punt the football. There is another flag, another stoppage of play. And it's going to be false start against the Bears offense, which will back them up even further. So, Kopecki got the punt away, but it's like it never happened. And Jacob Fields is back to receive for the Cardinals. They trail 9-7. 4 minutes remaining, first quarter. We'll try to get to your emails. We appreciate you letting us know where you are in the world. MCNR@melissaisd.org. There's Kopecki, and the kick is a good one. And Fields calls for a fair catch at his own 16-yard line. Cardinals will be on offense now, trailing 9-7. They had a touchdown run from Nate Adejokin just a few moments ago. Our email address, mcnr@melissaisd.org. We have Coach Barry Russell. Said he's sitting at a baseball stadium watching the Cardinals. So hello, Coach Russell, Sr. Welcome back to Texas, or this part of Texas at least. I'm glad you are with us tonight. Leslie Reddick Farrell and Michael Farrell are in Victoria watching this game tonight. 1st and 10. Ham's going to take the handoff and give it to Adejokin, and he'll pick up about 6 on the run. Leslie says, go Army, beat Navy, and go Cardinals. Charles Dwight says, go Cardinals in Hawkins, Texas. 2nd down and 3, and Ham will hand the football off again, and picking up about 1.5 yards for the Cardinals, though, so it's going to be 3rd down and short, quickly to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers left in a stack at their own 25-yard line. Ham has Adejokin in the backfield, Jackson Ford at the wing-back spot, 3rd down and 1. And give it to Adejokin going left, 1st down, Cardinals to the 30-yard line.
Good job finding the crease over there. Gooseby and Ward on that block.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers right to the wide side, 1 left on 1st down. And give it to Adejokin. He's been busy. He has a breakaway at the 40, at the 50, at the 40. And he's drugged down at the 33-yard line. Big pickup for the Cardinals offense. And Nate Adejokin has been the leading rusher for the Cardinals all season long, and he sets them in great field position.
Big play there, Trey, is just Nate hanging onto the ball as the tomahawk chop from behind kept control of it.
The tackle made for the Bears by Taylor Starling. 1st and 10 Cardinals at the 33 of Sock. Melissa down by 2 points. Ham's going to throw the football, has time, rolls to his right, has a man open, throws it, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds. An incomplete pass. Stops the clock. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Second down, 10. Coach, I told you the longest distance listener award. We'll give it to the winner, the presumed winner after this play. Hand the ball off to Jacob Fields. He has a breakaway at the 20, at the 15, down near the 11-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Cardinals.
The Cardinals have really found something with their run game, running off the left side again behind Gooseby and Ward.
They'll spot it at the 12. 1st down and 10. Quickly to the line. 2 receivers to the wide side on the right. Give it to Fields straight up the middle, and he'll have a short gain to the 10-yard line. Jackson Ford's Uncle John is joining us from Sydney, Australia tonight. It's going to be hard to beat that one.
Thank you for listening, sir. Down under.
2nd down and 7, we'll call it, just inside the 10-yard line. Cardinals trying to take the lead for the first time in the ball game. 2 receivers right with Adejokin in the backfield next to him. Carson Maynard split left. Clock rolling. About 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Adejokin takes a handoff and goes nowhere. Going to bring up 3rd down in field goal range for sure. We'll see what happens here on 3rd and 8 from the 10-yard line. No huddle, straight to the line of scrimmage. Ham has the snap, looks to his right, throws it into the end zone, and it's a miscommunication. Ball goes incomplete. Decision time for Matt Nally, and he sends out the field goal unit. Aiden Pintor to come out and give the Cardinals a lead if he's successful. Melissa trails 9-7. Maynard the holder. This will be a field goal attempt of 27 yards. There's the big kicker, who's been successful on the PAT. Now his field goal is going to be tipped and blocked and no good. And the Sock Bears maintain their lead with 58 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sock has the football now and a 9-7 lead. Monica checks in tonight, listening from Kansas City, Missouri. So thank you for joining us. And you were able to just witness the blocked field goal attempt. So Cardinals are not able to get on the scoreboard on that drive. Jeff Gunner says, go Jacob Fields, from his neighbors in Melissa, the Gunter family. 1st down and 10 Bears. After the missed field goal, they'll take over by rule at their own 20-yard line. Little in the shotgun, has a man in motion, and he's going to hand the football off to Thomas, and he's going to lose yardage on the play. That was a good tackle there for the Cardinals by Brando. Linebacker Landon Brando. Whitwer came in to clean it up as well. Loss of 3 on the carry. 32 seconds to go, first quarter, clock rolling. Bears do have to run another play here. Number 18, William Little, leads their offense, and he has number 0, Jason Thomas, in the backfield next to him on 2nd and 13. And they give it to Thomas, and he'll take it forward for 2 yards. It will be 3rd down 11 as the final few seconds of this quarter will wind down. And we've played one stanza here in Arlington, Texas, and the Melissa Cardinals playing the defending state champion South Oak Cliff Golden Bears. And the Bears came out, Coach, and punched the Cardinals in the mouth. Safety on the first drive, touchdown in 2 plays. They led 9-0, and the Cardinals came back, were able to answer with a touchdown run by Adajokin. Unsuccessful on the field goal, but we've got a ball game here in Arlington.
Absolutely, Trey. You know, Melissa settled down after that safety. As I mentioned before, that was, you could almost look at that as positive there, where they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation on that second play. It just all started kind of bad there for the start for the Cardinals. On the opening kickoff, we thought it was going to go out of bounds, so we let it bounce, and then it stayed inbounds, and then that gave us, really poor field position at the 9-yard line. And there's the lovely Mrs. Dill on the air, but she will not wave at the camera. And then that second down play, just a mishandled snap in that shotgun situation. It put us, at the 3-yard line. And again, Trevor did have 3 to 4 seconds to throw the ball, just couldn't find an open receiver, and then finally, threw it under duress, and they called us for intentional grounding in that safety. But what a bounce back here, in the last 2 possessions for the Cardinals, two really good drives. Last one just got tipped by a diving bear. We couldn't put points on the board, and the defense is off to a good start here, making it be 3rd and 11.
As we put 12 minutes on the clock and we begin the second quarter here from Choctaw Stadium. This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal, Ross Graham is here, John Graham is here. We are at Choctaw Stadium in the regional final, 4th round of the playoffs. Cardinals D on the field. South Oak Cliff offense has a 3rd and 11 from their own 19-yard line. Little in the shotgun will hand the ball off, and the Bears go nowhere on the play, and Coach Todd's going to have to punt the football.
Jason Cave on the stop for the Cardinals, number 33 middle linebacker. Again, having an outstanding senior year.
So the punter, Kopecky, comes out for the second punt of the night for him. And just underway, second quarter. It's 4th and 12. And Jacob Fields is back to return the punt for the Cardinals. He stands on the midfield stripe. Melissa will get the football back down by 2 points. Low snap and a penalty flag on the play. And we'll wait for Mr. Moore, the referee, to tell us false start against the Bears. We'll back them up 5 more yards. And they'll try this punt again.
So do you go after this ball, Trey, is the question. Do you risk roughing the punter here to go for the block? You're going to end up in pretty darn good field position, I would say. Jacob standing on the Bears' 45-yard line at the moment.
Fourth down and 17 now for the Sock Bears after that 5-yard walk-off, and Kopecky still waits for the punt.
They're making our band stop playing. Never seen this before in the playoffs, but officials going over to our band to tell them to stop playing because we might mess up the center.
Our official, our referee, Kerry Moore, is all the way past the Cardinals sideline. He's 5 yards into the Cardinals side of the field on the sideline. Had a conversation there with Jerry Wharton, the director of Melissa Cardinals Band.
Kind of animated there, looked
and
like. So Mr. Wharton was pointing over to South Oak Cliffs Band. And now that really got the Cardinal fans fired up.
It sure did. But the Cardinal Band is not playing any music at this moment because our referee asked them not to. So here's a 4th down and 17. Punt time for the Bears. Snap is a low one. The ball's in the end zone. The punter for the Bears has to fall down, and we've got 2 safeties in 1 half of football, and it's a tie game. How many 9-9 scores in the second quarter do you have on 2 touchdowns and 2 safeties?
Well, you see it tonight. Again, another good play there by the punter getting on that ball, so it's not 6 points for the Cardinals. He hustled back and just really kind of, there's Brandow again. They're quick on the spot, didn't really get him time to run, so I don't know if he was going to fall on it or try to advance it, but good job by Landon forcing that safety.
So, in the very normal situation we have tonight, we've got a team with a touchdown run and a safety, and the other team with a touchdown run and a safety.
So I give credit to our fans in the band for that.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay, all
I
right.
give the 2 points.
Barry Wharton, but the scoreboard says 9-9 right now. 11 minutes, 9 seconds to go until halftime. The Melissa Cardinals and the South Oak Cliff Golden Bears here in the regional final. And the winner moves on to the Final Four. And, of course, we're going to be checking scores of games all night long. And the most important game for the two teams playing tonight are the two teams playing on the other side of the bracket. They are ahead of us. Their game started 30 minutes before ours, so we'll be able to track their scores. That's the Abilene Wiley Bulldogs and the Argyle Eagles. And we'll track that game as we go along. Diego Varela, the kicker for the Bears, has to do exactly what Mr. Pintor did and put the ball on his own 20-yard line from the same end of the field after a safety. And with a 9-9 score, the Cardinals are going to get the football on offense.
Definitely a fun start to this game.
And they will put it on the tee. They'll kick it, and the Cardinals will take it at their own 20-yard line. That's Clark Packard up the right sideline past the 30, near the 34-yard line. And the Cardinals offense comes out in a tie ball game. Dr. Debbie checks in tonight, part of the brain trust of the Melissa Cardinals Network. So hello to Dr. Debbie and Coach Crawford. Shelly Russell says we're rooting for the Cardinals from Gilbert, Arizona. Rooting for Jake Patusek. Says her husband is at the game tonight. So hello to Shelly Russell. First down and 10, Cardinals at their own 34-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Trevor Ham in the shotgun is going to give the ball to Nate Adejokin. A tough run, and he'll pick up nothing on the carry.
Nate's looked strong tonight, coming off a high ankle sprain from 2 weeks ago. He's been running the ball very tough.
A loss of one officially, and they're going to give it to Adejokin again, and he has a bigger hole over the left side. He'll take it for a gain of 3. He's going to make it 3rd and 8. 10.5 minutes to go until halftime. Following the Gooseby block was Adejokin. Here's 3rd and 8. Ball's in the middle of the field. And referee Mr. Moore is going to come over, I believe, and talk to the sock band.
They're just taking football out of this. That's all part of the experience and goodness.
And so as soon as he tells sock band to stop playing, the Cardinals band starts playing over there.
Yeah.
So.
And now the sock fans are fired up.
And so the bands are an issue in tonight's game. Here we go, 3rd down and 8. Cardinals from their own 36. Ham's going to throw the football, throws it left side, and it's over the head of the intended receiver, Casano. It's going to be 4th and 8, and it's going to be punt time for the Melissa Cardinals. So Pintor, who's been busy tonight, will come out and punt the football. And the Bears will return the punt. 9-9 is our score. Both teams have a touchdown and a safety. Pintor will punt it away. He stands at his own 22-yard line. The return man for the Bears is Coleman. Good snap, good punt, and it's going to be into the wind. It's going to get a bit of a Cardinal bounce, and they will down it at the 39 of the Bears, where the sock will come out on offense. The Chrissy and Kevin Womack family said they're cheering on from the couch at home.
Thanks for listening, Womacs.
Always good to hear from our friends. The Womack family, also the Nally family, Coach Nally's folks in Indiana are cheering on tonight. Deb Brown Nally checks in. First down and 10 Bears. They'll give it to them at the 40-yard line officially. 2 receivers left. Cardinals jump off sides. Defense. They've got a free play. They throw it deep to the right side over the head of the receiver. It was intended over there that was for Ennis. It's an incomplete pass, and the Bears will get a free 5 yards.
I spoke over you there, Trey, just saying you got to finish that play off. We just completely stop and let them give them a free play. The front line has to keep playing hard to go attack the quarterback and not give them that free play. I had a good conversation this morning with Ron Fortner. He's listening tonight. He says go fans and go Cards.
1st and 5, Bears at their own 45. Tie game. 9.5 minutes to go until halftime. Running the ball right. The Bears are going to go nowhere on the carry for Javon Thomas, and it's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Trey, real fast for George James Realty Players of the Week. I don't think I got these guys in last week, and last week's Players of the Week was Alex Secreto and Jake Brown. This week's players are Clark Packard and Lance Riley. So Clark Packard and Lance Riley tonight. So thank you, Grant James and George James Realty.
2nd down, 5 Bears at their own 45. Little looks to his left, throws it on a slant route, got an open receiver downfield for a 1st down into Cardinal territory. Nice throw and catch there for the Bears, and a new set of downs. The pass was completed to Joshua Manley. They'll have it at the Cardinal 44-yard line. Clock rolling. 9 minutes to go. Just under till halftime. 10 Bears. Little takes the snap, hands the ball off, and on the carry for the Bears is Green, and he's going to pick up 4 on the play.
We'll give Solomon the credit for that tackle.
At the 41-yard line, 2nd down, Bears, no huddle. Lots of plays in this game because neither team huddles very much. They're going to run the ball to the right side and pick up a single yard.
Jackson Ford on the stop. Big number 5 for the Cardinals.
3rd down, 6 Bears at the Cardinal 40-yard line. Same situation as earlier. They are outside of field goal range. Too close to punt it, so we'll see what Coach Todd decides if there's a 4th down. Here's a 3rd and 6 from the 40. Little in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands the ball going right and picking up a 1st down for the Bears. Nice tough run pushed out of that bounds by Gunnar Wilson. That is Tedrick Williams on the carry, and he'll be able to give the Bears a new set of downs at the Cardinal 27-yard line. Lots more emails coming in. We'll get to them when we have a moment. mcnr@melissaisd.org. Little trying to get the Cardinals to jump, and they do not. So now he turns and looks to the home sideline for the play call. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 1st and 10 Bears. Little in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives the ball again, going right. Trying to turn the corner and able to do so. Pushed out of bounds again by Gunnar Wilson. And that was Williams on the carry. And the Stock Bears were calling for a late hit.
Yes, sir. And Cardinal fans, especially number 44, Alex Secreto, had his jersey almost turned inside out on a hold. So this is called that even on that play.
And no gain, so it's 2nd and 10. Ball in the right hash. Clock rolling, clock stops, 7:41 in the 2nd quarter. And they hand the ball again, going right, breaking 1 tackle, running into Gunnar Wilson, and then running into Otluski. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Bears offense. Jason Cave tried to bring him down, couldn't make the shoestring tackle, and then Otluski finished him off. Here's a 3rd and 6. Now they are, the Bears, in field goal range from here. Field goal would be about 38 from this spot. See what happens on 3rd and 6.
I think they're going to run it again, Trey.
Ball's on the right hash, 2 receivers wide left. And they do run it on 3rd down and pick up about a single yard. So that's Thomas on the carry. It's 4th down. Field goal looks like the call, and that's what Coach Todd sends out.
Nigel Smith on the stop for the Cardinals.
We have a
Solomon was also in on the play.
We've got a timeout on the field for an injury, so we will take a break in the action. Our score is 9-9, 6:44 to go until halftime. And we told you we're tracking a game being played in Stephenville tonight. At halftime, Abilene Wiley 14, Argyle 7. So the winner of tonight's game between Melissa and South Oak Cliff moves to the state semifinal, the state Final Four, to play the winner of Abilene Wiley versus Argyle. And at halftime, Abilene Wiley leads Argyle 14-7.
Awesome. Love to hear that. Kyle and Sarah DeZern are listening tonight, watching this game over at Matt and Lisa Lakey's house in Trenton, Texas. Thanks for listening, DeZerns and Lakey's.
Do we need to say go Purple Warriors in honor?
You can. You can always say that. I say thank you to Lisa and Sarah for just always taking care and keeping things rolling over at the home office.
After the injury timeout, we have a field goal, a 27-yard attempt for the Bears. The kicker is Varela, and play clock is just now starting. Here comes the field goal attempt. It is up, and it is good. And the Bears are back in the lead. 12-9 is our score. 6:22 to go until halftime. And we've got a touchdown from each team, a safety from each team, and a field goal attempt from each team. Cardinals' field goal attempt was blocked, and the Bears' field goal is good.
Yes, sir. And I don't think the Cardinals were fully convinced that they were going to try to kick that. I think they were playing for a fake almost. We didn't get a strong rush on that last attempt.
It is 12-9 our score, 6:22 to go until halftime. Lots of folks checking in with the chat feature on the Mixlr app. Lots of folks emailing in, texting in, letting us know that you're watching. Cardinal fans, Bear fans, we appreciate you joining us here on NFHS, produced by Game On Sports in partnership with the Melissa Cardinals Network. Our friends Jim and Gwen Benson watching in the state of Washington, they sometimes win the long distance viewer and listener award, but you can't beat Sydney, Australia tonight. All right, Varela, who just made the field goal, puts the ball on his own 40-yard line and will kick it deep. And it'll be taken by the Cardinals at the 10-yard line. Coming up the right side is Packard past the 20, past the 25-yard line, and the Cardinals offense will come out down by 3 points. Our friend Christy Gump checks in, says she was sharing her iPods last week in the game, listening to us while sitting in the stands a week ago. So she's back in Florida tonight. Go Dalton Whitwer, as she always says. Go Cardinals, but thank you, Christy Gump, for joining us. First down and 10. Cardinals at their 26. Ham's going to give it to Adejokin, and he pushes the pile forward for 3 yards. And the officials have stopped the clock here. And now it's rolling. Here we go. Second down. Give it to Adejokin again, going right behind a Jackson Ford block. And he'll take it to the 33-yard line. It will be third down and 3. Adejokin's earning his dinner tonight. Earning his team's appreciation. He's already taken a beating tonight. They're going to turn and do a direct snap to Adejokin and pick up enough yardage for a first down. A little trickeration there where Trevor Ham, the quarterback, looks to the sideline like he's taking a play call, and they snap it straight to Adejokin, and he runs the football. And now they snap it and give it to Adejokin normally, And he'll take it to the 41-yard line as the workhorse continues tonight.
It's good blocking there by Brandon Ward, number 76 for the Cardinals.
2nd down and 6. Clark Packard checks in the game at the running back spot next to Ham.
Yeah, Nate already has 99 yards rushing here in the first half on 17 carries, speaking of him being a workhorse.
2nd down, 6 from the 41-yard line. Ham's going to throw the football, throws it deep down the left sideline, intended for Casano, and it's an incomplete pass. Coverage for the Bears by Clark, and it's going to bring up 3rd down, 6.
Casano's definitely been the favorite receiver tonight, one targeted the most.
He was our offensive player of the game last week in the playoff win over Terrell. Stops the clock at 4:43 in the half. Here's 3rd down, 6. Ham straight drop, has time. Now he has to roll to his right, steps up, and he's going to be taken down for a sack. He just ran out of time and lost yardage. It's going to bring up 4th down and another punt for the Cardinals. Fourth down and 8. Pintor on to punt the football. The line of scrimmage is the Cardinal 39-yard line. Our score is 12-9. South Oak Cliff leads Melissa on a field goal. And it's going to be a very short punt, and the Bears are going to get out of the way, and they're going to have good field position to start this drive near their own 45-yard line with 3:58 to go until halftime.
You know, Trey, just this being the Rangers ballpark, their former player and GM and announcer Tom Greaves said this is one place where you can stand on the field and the wind hits you in the face and it also hits you in the back at the same time.
Yeah.
It is very windy in here
It is
tonight.
windy in here, that's for sure, even where we're standing. 1st and 10, Bears at their own 45. And Little's going to roll right, throw it right into the flats, and it's going to be a tip drill and an incomplete pass. It was a fullback out in the flats, and that was Jaquan Green who couldn't bring it in. He had some open space in front of him, but incompletion makes it 2nd and 10.
Yes, sir. And I mean, this wasn't a Cardinal close enough. You know, a lot of times tip balls ended up being intercepted, but it fell to the ground harmlessly, where there wasn't really a Cardinal within 5 yards of him.
Stops the clock, 3:53 to go until halftime. And Little takes the snap and gives the handoff. And running over the left side for the Bears is Green, and he'll pick up 3 yards, and a late flag comes in from our referee.
Lance Riley on the stop for the Cardinals.
And Mr. Moore, the man in the white hat,
see which
is
way
going to tell us it is a personal foul penalty against the Bears.
Big break for the Cardinals.
It was going to be 3rd and 7. Back him up 15 yards. And they will spot the football. The big man, the umpire tonight, will spot the football at the Bears' 33-yard line. So it is 3rd and 22. Cardinals and the Bears have all 3 timeouts remaining. If the Cardinals can get a stop here, they may choose a defensive timeout and try to save something on the other side. Little in the shotgun, has 2 receivers, 1 to each side. They're going to run the football on 3rd and long, and they're going to pick up positive yardage until Gunnar Wilson and Nigel Smith take them down at the 41-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 14, and we have the Cardinals taking their first timeout. See, I've hung around Matt Nally enough to know how this thing works. Call a defensive timeout before they punt the football with 3:20 to go until halftime, and the Cardinals will get the football with some time on the clock, trailing by 3 points. John and Lynn Broadway and Laura Wool are listening in beautiful downtown Leonard, Texas, and they say, "Go Cardinals."
Thanks for listening, guys.
the grandparents of Ryan Hamilton and Casey Hamilton, our coaches, are listening tonight. Norris and Tori Whitmore are cheering for Lincoln and Rocky Dunn from California tonight. So hello to the Whitmores. Here's 4th and 14. And the Bears will punt the football. Kopecki's in. It's a good snap. He gets it away. It's going to be a decent kick, but Fields will have no chance. He gets a Cardinal bounce, and they're going to have good field position with 3:12 to go. 2 timeouts remaining, down by 3 points.
And Trey, we can confer with Statman Ross here in a minute, but I believe we only have one completion tonight from Trevor Ham on that second series of the game. Yes, he is 1 for 7 for 14 yards, so we really need to get the passing game going. Which, again, we talked about this pregame, too, that South Oak Cliff is loaded with defensive backs.
Everything's been on the shoulders of Nate Adejokin tonight. He has the 1 Cardinal touchdown. 1st and 10, Melissa at their own 38-yard line. They're going to fake it to Adejokin. Ham's going to pull the football and be tackled for a loss on the play. And it's going to bring up 2nd down, 13. That was a RPO, as they call it, run pass option. The quarterback chose to pull the football, and the talented Sock D was right there to take him down. And they're going to give this one to Adejokin, and he'll pick up 4, making it 3rd and 9. 2:40 to go in the half. Now, Coach Todd could choose to do the same thing on his side if he calls a defensive timeout.
Absolutely.
Here's a 3rd and 9. Ham straight to the line, and he looks to throw the football, has time, throws it right into traffic for Javon Smith. It's going to be intercepted. The pick made for the Bears by their DB, David Spruels, and the Bears will take over with 3 timeouts and 2 minutes, 25 seconds on the clock. At their own 30-yard line, the pass was intended for Javon Smith, underthrown, and maybe that windiness that we talked about is an issue, but it's 1st down Bears. They have a 3-point lead and the football.
Up to the Cardinals defense. 12-9.
Roland checks in from Brownfield, Texas, saying good luck to the Cardinals. Here's 1st and 10, Sock at their own 30. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Little in the shotgun, and he has Williams next to him in the backfield in the gray jerseys and gray pants of the Bears. They send a man in motion. They're going to run the football, and Dalton Whitwer and Secreto were there. And Williams picks up 2 yards on the carry. 2 minutes and 12 seconds in the half. Clock rolling. Cardinals have 2 timeouts remaining. Bears have all 3, and the Bears are not in a hurry right now.
It's good recognition by Dalton. Find that running back and get him on the ground.
2nd and 8. Under 2 minutes to go. Little letting lots of play clock roll. He's going to roll right to throw the football. Throws it right, and it's going to be a diving catch by Josh Nicholas, and they're going to say interception Cardinals. Josh Nicholas with the interception from the safety spot. Last week's defensive player of the game comes up with a pick, gives the Cardinals great field position on the interception at the Sock 38-yard line.
Just great break on the ball and then a diving catch. Dove in front of the receiver. Here comes a replay if you're watching at home.
Nicholas, great break on the ball. And
he did have it secured under his arm the whole way.
And there he is talking about it right there on the sideline with the trainer.
Yeah, talking to Bree.
1st down and 10, Cardinals at the 38 of the Bears. 1:44 on the clock. Cardinals have 2 timeouts. Down by 3 points. They're going to run Adejokin, and he'll pick up a single yard. Now the clock's an issue here. They're outside of field goal range at this point. Here's 2nd and 9. Maynard's asking for a play call. Ham gives it to him with a signal. 2 receivers right, and they're going to run Adejokin again, and he'll pick up a couple yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down, 7. A minute 13 and counting in the half. Field goal from here would be over 50 yards. Cardinals need to pick up something here on 3rd and 8. Adejokin stands next to Ham, and he'll take another handoff, and he'll take it to the 34. Field goal would be 51 from here. And it's going to be 4th and 6. And the Cardinals keep the base offense out there.
This has to be Maynard time.
4th and 6 from the 34-yard line. Snap is back. Ham's looking to throw the football, and he has time. Rolls to his left, and he's going to throw it into the end zone. It's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And we have a flag on the play. The question is, was Ham across the line of scrimmage or not?
He was, Trey, and he could have
run for a first down.
Could have ran for a first down as well. Ross Graham, yeah.
It was a penalty against the Cardinals for illegal forward pass. Ham was a yard past the line of scrimmage, threw it into the traffic there in the end zone. As you can see on the replay, it was intercepted by the Bears, and so the Bears will take over on the touchback at their own 20-yard line. That was Muhammad on the interception, and now with 22 seconds to go, we'll see what Coach Todd chooses to do. He has a 3-point lead and the football at his own 20-yard line. We'll see if the quarterback, Little, puts a knee on the ground. If you do and you're the Cardinals, you might want to call timeout and make them do it a couple times just to see what happens.
Coach Rob and Brandy Robertson is listening tonight, and they say, cheering on the Cardinals, they say, go get after it, boys, is what they say. Get after it defense here. Thanks for listening, Rob and Brandy. Miss you guys.
The officials are having a chat on the field right now. We have 22 seconds on the clock here in the second quarter. Sauk Bears lead the Cardinals 12-9 after the interception at their own 20-yard line.
That's right, the Bears declined that penalty. So I don't know what the discussion's about.
They declined it, so they'll take the result of the play, which is the touchback. But now our referee, Mr. Moore, is having chats with all kinds of different officials. And I don't believe you can respot the ball. You can either take the penalty or the play. Let's see. Okay, the Bears have chosen to accept the penalty because that'll give them better field position. Instead of a touchback, it's going to be a penalty marked off for the illegal forward pass. So the interception doesn't count, and the ball is now on the 29-yard line of the Bears instead of the 20-yard line of the Bears. So I don't really think that's actually doable because we'll talk about it in a second. Little takes the snap, throws it down the right sideline. It's going to be over the head of his intended receiver, incomplete pass, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Coach, if you take the penalty, it's a loss of down. So on a 4th down, it is a turnover.
It is.
So that's the good decision by Coach Todd. Gives him 9 yards of field position. Illegal forward pass. It's a spot foul and loss of down. So that's to their advantage to not take the interception. So that incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10. We have, the scoreboard says 18.7 seconds on the clock. Bears have 3 timeouts, and they're going to run the football going right and picking up a first down outside the 40-yard line. That's going to stop the clock at 12 seconds. And Coach Todd uses his first timeout. The carry for the Bears by Danny Green. Both teams have used the running backs wearing jersey number 21 as the leading ball carriers tonight. Our score is Sauk Bears 12, Melissa Cardinals 9. We are at Choctaw Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal, Ross Graham, John Graham is here. And we know there's lots of folks that have emailed in. We'll try to get to these as we go forward. Jim Gump checks in from many miles away. And he says, go Cardinals. So hello to Jim Gump. Shelly Everhart and Nolan are watching in Florida, cheering on Carson Maynard. Shout out from Greg to Gunnar Holly, the 7th grade football Cardinals attending the game tonight. Jacob Maynard watching in Kansas tonight. Here comes 1st and 10 Bears after the sock timeout at their own 41-yard line. Little in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Cardinals D rushes 3. They throw it deep down the right sideline into double coverage, and is going to be caught by the Bears, but out of bounds.
And Trey, he was out of bounds for about 10 yards running, came back inbounds and caught that. I'm proud they called him out and saw that.
That was Miles Johnson, number 81, on the catch, but he did have feet out of bounds. As you're seeing on the replay, he ran the whole play down, which that's a penalty.
Yes.
Yeah. You cannot be the first person to touch the football if you willfully or willingly go out of bounds. If you're forced out of bounds, that's different.
The Cardinals call timeout to talk this over, make sure that they get all bases covered here on possible Hail Mary type play.
6 seconds on the clock. 2nd down, 10 Bears at their own 41. And this far away, you're going to have 2 Hail Marys unless you get a breakaway run. So you're right. Coach Nally calls timeout. He and Nate Hemsley setting the defense. Try to get this thing to halftime. 12-9 is our score. We'll check scores of other local games here in the halftime break. You'll get to see and hear from the Sock Band and the Mighty Cardinal Band. After that timeout, 2nd down, 10 Sock at their own 41. The state champs lead the Cardinals 12-9. Little in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the wide side. Trying to get the Cardinals to jump.
They jumped.
And
I'm talking about the Bears jumped off sides.
That exaggerated clapping like a Kyler Murray thing. And the Cardinals don't jump, but the Bears do. Back them up 5 yards. Clock doesn't move. Still 6 seconds. And Little looks to the home side for the play call. Melissa is the visiting team. Sock is the home team here officially in Arlington. Let's try this again. 2nd down, 15. Little in the shotgun is going to run the football going right. And Nigel Smith there on the tackle. And the clock has expired. And everybody's looking around, but the game has gone to halftime. So put zeros on the clock, and we have reached the midway mark here of the regional final. Class 5A Division II football playoff, the Elite 8 round. Melissa Cardinals and the defending state champ, South Oak Cliff Bears. 12-9 is the score on the strange stat line. 1 touchdown run for each team, 1 safety for each team, and a field goal successful by the Bears, and a field goal blocked, attempted by the Cardinals, and that's how you got to 12-9. Both teams will be exiting the field here, and we'll have the opportunity to enjoy the performances of the bands. We'll get the halftime.
And they're going to call false start against Flower Bluff on the kickoff. And so Liberty Hill catches a break. as the Hornets went with the onside kick to begin the third quarter. They recover at the 49, but a late flag is thrown that says Flower Bluff got going a bit early. And the Flower Bluff fans beneath the press box here at Dub Ferris are not pleased, to say the least. So now we're going to await another kickoff, I believe, from Flower Bluff here, as they're going to march the ball back to the 35 instead of the 40. And what a scene this has been to begin this second half. So Liberty Hill here is going to try to receive it again.
Mic check. There was a player lined up beyond 5 yards. That was not the player that kicked the ball. 5-yard penalty. Re-kick.
So there's the explanation. And Flower Bluff here is going to have to re-kick it from the 35. They mark him off 5 yards on the penalty. So here what the Hornets elect to do is they'll re-kick it now from the 35. Short kick again, this one up and away. Fielded cleanly by Liberty Hill at the 45, and that is where the Panthers are going to set up shop with a 1st and 10 here to begin the third quarter. As for Liberty Hill in the first half for the Panthers, Reese Vickers a touchdown run, Ben Carter had 2, and Jackson Hines had a touchdown run himself. So that brings back out here the Liberty Hill offense. 1st and 10 now from their own 45 to begin the third quarter. Keeper, Vickers, down to the 50-yard line, the midfield stripe, a pickup of 5. So down the midfield stripe goes Reese Vickers. Will bring up 2nd and 5 here for Liberty Hill with 11:40 and ticking to play in this third quarter. So the play caller comes in from the far sideline on 2nd and 5. As Liberty Hill here rushes back to the line. Toss play going to Jackson Hines. And Hines is down to the 47, a pickup of 3. It'll be 3rd and 2 coming up for Liberty Hill here in this inaugural drive of half number 2. Flower Bluff here looking for a stop on 3rd and 2. Liberty Hill looking to convert and keep this drive moving along. Both teams thus far tonight have not been afraid to try to go for it on 4th down if it comes down to that. They can't convert here on 3rd and 2. Liberty Hill might be in 4-down territory here. We'll see what Kent Walker elects to draw up, though, on 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 handoff. Luke Miller to the far side. Miller plunges forward to the 44. 1st down, Liberty Hill. Luke Miller, the junior running back who had a big first half coming in for the Panther offense, gets a 1st down there on a pickup of a couple down to the 44 and a fresh set of downs now for Liberty Hill. 10.5 here to play in this third quarter. Panthers are on the move inside the Flower Bluff 45. They're down now to about 10-15. 1st and 10 from the 44. Toss play. Luke Miller is going to be stood up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 4 nonetheless, but Flower Bluff fired up as they make the tackle. Coming in to make the stop for the Hornets defense, Marcus Jones, the sophomore linebacker. So we're down inside of 10 minutes here to play in the quarter. It'll be 2nd down and 6 coming up for Liberty Hill from the Flower Bluff 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 here with Vickers under center. Handed off straight away, bouncing to the far side, getting out of a tackle, and down inside the 37. Mark him down there. On the carry by Ben Carter. Carter, who had a big first half with 2 touchdown runs. For the gain of a couple there, it'll bring up 3rd down and about 3 here for the Panthers. From the Flower Bluff 37. Liberty Hill in their last 3rd down and a couple play. They converted on a 3rd about 2 the last time earlier in this drive. They didn't have to go for it on 4th down. We'll see what they do here on 3rd and 3. 3rd down. Keeper. Reese Vickers is tripped up close to the line to gain. This is going to be tight. Looks like based on the initial indication he's going to be about a half-yard shy of that line to gain for a first. On a shoestring tackle by the Flower Bluff defense. So 4th down here in less than a yard. Inside the 35, Liberty Hill set to go for it. Almost a no-brainer here. Fourth down and less than a yard for Liberty Hill. Handoff straight away. 1st down and plenty more inside the 30. All the way down to the 29 on a pickup of 5. On the carry goes Ben Carter. And Liberty Hill once again keeps this drive moving down the field inside the 30 now to the 29 of Flower Bluff. Here with 8 minutes and ticking to play in this 3rd quarter. The 29 here, 1st and 10. And they move it all the way down inside the 27, make it the 26. A pickup of 3. Another carry there for Ben Carter. He's had a big night. And Carter that time picks up 3 here to bring up a 2nd down and 7. They're down to 7:20 and trickling down to play in this 3rd quarter. Liberty Hill now moving the ball at will on this drive. Rushing the football, something they do so well. 2nd and 7. Handoff. They feed it back to Carter, who plunges forward to the 20. They may mark him down back at the 21, which will bring up a 3rd down and about 2. And that is indeed the case here. It'll be 3rd and 2 coming up for Liberty Hill. .6:45 and ticking to play in this quarter, one that's moving quickly. It'll be 3rd and 2 here from the 21 for the Panthers. Handoff to Hines, plunging forward. He's got the 1st down inside the 19 to the 18. Jackson Hines moves the sticks again for Liberty Hill. It'll be 1st and 10 coming up into the red zone. Go the Panthers.
Was a 1st down carry. 1st and 10 from the
6:20 and ticking to play in the quarter. Liberty Hill now in the red zone at the Hornet 18. Keeper. Vickers to the outside. Vickers into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty Hill. Reese Vickers does it again. And Liberty Hill extends their lead.
Down at the 39, just a 1 or 2 yard gain. Reese Borjo's had a really nice game. He's in on the stops, 4th and 6, and Batson is out the punt. One of the Bulldogs, 39.
Trey Batson, a deep receiver, Bulldogs number 8, Braden Regala.
Regala standing around his 6, Batson on his 47. He'll run right, boot it away straight to the end zone. Never had a chance to get down and play, and the Bulldogs will take that. That's just 19 yards of field position on the net. So with 5:42, Wiley will get the ball back. And the way scoring has come in this game, one score may be enough to get you the rest of the way. The Eagles have not looked sharp offensively. Team that averages 39 points a game, and coming off a game last week against the Grapevine that scored 44. Not working for the Eagles today. 1st and 10 from the 20. High snap, they get it down. Malachi Daniels, and he's stopped at the line. And he's hurt. He had let go of the ball once he was down and kind of spun and a little awkward. You would have mentioned Hunter Sandiford back in, number 41 for the Eagles. He got injured earlier. Didn't put any pressure on his left leg before he left, but he's back out there. And they get Daniels up. Something with that left leg bothering him. So Carlton will replace him as the back. Trips right for Long, looks that way, comes back middle, escapes the pocket, takes off again, and is upended across the 25, around the 27, bring up a 3rd and short. 3rd and manageable.
On the tackle. 3rd down and 3.
Roll out right for Long, looking for height, and he's got him sliding down to make the catch at the 44.
Long pass complete to number 88, Harrison Heighton.
Or the 34, that is. They give him the 35.
For a Bulldog 1st down at their own 35.
1st down, 4.5, 3rd quarter. Long swing pass. Carlton right side, not a lot working for him. Gets to the sideline.
Long's pass.
And
number 32, Landry Carlson.
actually lost a yard.
Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd down and 11 for the Bulldogs from their own 34.
Second and 11. Quick throw out right, almost intercepted again by Batson. He's almost had 2 this half.
Long's pass intended for number 88, Harrison Heighton. Broken up by number 21, Trey Batson. 3rd down and 11 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 11. Batson has almost had a couple of INTs in this half, jumping these short routes. Anytime the Bulldogs needed something big, they've waited for something to develop across the middle. See if they try to set up here or roll out, trying to mush things up, and sacked. Long couldn't get away from the backside pressure.
Hayden Long dropped in the backfield by number 94, Darian Doyle.
Darian Doyle, I was waiting to see who got in there, 94 on the sack. And the Bulldogs will be punting it back.
On the punt for the Bulldogs, number 5, Brady Clark. Back deep receiver.
These teams exchanging punts here in the 3rd quarter. It's all the possessions have been. 2 punts for each team. Clark just gets it away. Pressure got in there. And fair catch by Kuziak around his 43-40 on the 3rd quarter clock. Season that Abilene Wiley had, they won their first 2 games of the season against Brownwood and Monterey. And they lost 3 straight against Cooper, Stephenville, and San Angelo Christian. Or San Angelo Central, I mean, seeing a lot of different teams. Then they got to district and They won 2, 4, 6, 8. They've won 8 in a row, including these 3 playoff games. Here's Gailey to throw on first down. Right side has a man. Catch made inside the 50. Makes the move inside, back outside, and finally getting dragged down from behind. At the Bulldog 44 was Stewart, Lane Stewart. Quickly to the line, they hand it off. Ferris trying to go left, can't escape the Jersey tackles. And a gang of Bulldogs bring him down after a yard or two. 1 yard to the 43. Fake it to Ferris. They throw left side, catch. First down at the 30, Krisiak. Kenny Scott eventually brings him out of bounds.
Tackle made by Kenny Scott, number 17. First down.
Gailey hands off. Ferris finds some room off the right side, but bottled up again. Trying to get outside. Colin Bruning on the stop. 2:30 remaining third quarter. Play action. Gailey looking to throw. Right side wide open. Stewart. First down until he's finally wrestled down high by Colson Cooper.
First down, Eagles. Ball's at the 13-yard.
Person's in from the 13. Ferris, not a lot going there. They give him about 2 yards to the 11.
Second down and 7 for the Eagles from the 10-yard line.
Argyle doesn't change formations a lot. It's a lot of the same 11 personnel every time. This time Gailey keeps it, has the right side, and for the second time today, John Gailey is in for an Eagle touchdown.
The keeper around the right side, and he's in for an Argyle Eagle touchdown.
Second time Gailey has scored on the keeper from in close, fooled the whole defense. And Argyle with an extra point here from Carter Buxton can tie it up. And with the extra point, they do. 1:44 in the third quarter. We've got a ball game at Stephenville, 14-14. We'll be right back with more UIL playoff football on the NFHS Network in a moment.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
(14-14) our score now. Following John Gailey's second rushing touchdown of the night. Buxton will send it away and going over the shoulder, catch it in the end zone for the touchback. Kenny Scott.
Fair catch made by number 17, Kenny Scott. Bulldogs will have it first down and 10 from their own 25.
First and 10 from the 25 for the Bulldogs. And other than their little outburst in the last few minutes of the first half, their offense has been a little stagnant. I think a lot of it has been falling behind the sticks, whether it's a false start or a hold. Seems like every drive there's some laundry coming out on these offenses. They're going to set up a run on first down. Carlton just going to get what he can and move the pile up the middle. We got 4 yards on first down.
Stop by the middle of the Eagle line. Gain of 4, second down and 6 for the Bulldogs from their own 29.
We're now on a minute 15, third quarter, and there it is. A flinch at the line of scrimmage. False start, and that's just what I was talking about. Puts them behind the sticks. Had 2nd and 6, now it's 2nd and 11.
5-yard penalty will make it second down and 11.
Long. Took a while to give that one to Carlton. Eventually he does. And he's just going to have 3 yards to 27. That's 2 yards to 26, I should say.
Third down and 8 for the Bulldogs.
See what they pick up on third down. You got 17-second difference, play clock, game clock. So if this one stays on the ground, could end our quarter. 3rd and 8, long, and this is going to be another false start. You had guys getting out of their squats before the ball snap, and it's been happening kind of all night. Called or not, there has been plenty of early movement, especially on this Bulldog side.
Makes it third down and 13.
It's a little out of sync.
If you're watching on NFHS, you're seeing the halftime highlights. And if you're joining us on the radio, you can hear the loudspeaker system here at Choctaw Stadium. Lots more email addresses coming, or emails coming in to that email address, mcnr@melissaisd.org. Marshall Durbin checks in, says, "Go Cardinals," and hello to Coach Travis Robertson. Tanya and Bailey Thornburg say, "Play loud and proud, mighty Cardinal band. Go color guard, go Cardinals, beat the Bears." Casey, Lisa, Brooke, Braden, Milo, and Maverick. The Kirklands are joining us from Melissa, Texas. Misty Humphreys checking in, hoping the Cardinals win tonight. The Carson Maynard fan club continues. This is the Farmers, the Stoms, the Sex, the Todd and Shelley Stom. They're also in the state of Kansas. Emily LaPlante checks in from Melissa, Texas, says, "Go Cardinals." So thank you all. We'll get to some more of those as we go along. mcnr@melissaisd.org. mcnr@melissaisd.org. We are glad you are joining us tonight as the Melissa Cardinals have taken on the defending state champions tonight, the Golden Bears of South Oak Cliff, and the Cardinals are down 12-9 as the teams have come back out on the field. We'll do have a chance to check the local scoreboard of the games going on around the area. Here in Arlington at halftime, it is South Oak Cliff 12 and Melissa 9. At halftime, China Spring, the defending state champs in 4A D2, are leading the Anna Coyotes 21-14 at halftime. The Purple Dream is still alive as the Coyotes are 13-0, but they're on the wrong side of the scoreboard at halftime tonight. In the third quarter, Abilene, Wiley, and Argyle are tied 14-14 over there in Stephenville. So the winner of tonight's game between Melissa and South Oak Cliff will take on the winner of Abilene, Wiley, and Argyle, and they're tied up 14-all. They've got a close matchup in Stephenville. We've got a close matchup here in Stephenville. And Ross Graham, before we hand the mic back to Coach Deal, your thoughts on the first half?
I think, like Kenny mentioned in the first half, it was going to be a big test for the Cardinals' strong offense and the South Oak Cliff strong defense. So far, it's been very close. We've had a lot of interesting scores with safeties, with field goals, with missed punts, with lots of penalties. It's been a very exciting game to watch so far. It's still very much in the hands for the Cardinals to take over. They just need to make sure they can get the passing game going. That'll be the key for them. Get Carson Maynard open, get the other receivers open, and they'll have a great shot at winning the second half.
We thank Ross Graham for joining us here at halftime. We'll hand the mic to former Melissa Cardinals Athletic Director, Coach Kenny Deal. And the Sauk Bears won the opening coin toss, chose to defer until the second half, so they will take over on offense here. With 12 minutes on the clock in the third quarter, the Bears will take their 3-point lead into this third quarter. Coach Steele, your thoughts on the first half?
Cardinals just made too many mistakes, Trey. They're definitely still in this ball game, but, had opportunities to pick up first downs, did not do it. Too many underthrown balls on the offensive side. Kicking game is lacking tonight as well with that block kick. And
it's a short kickoff, and the Bears are going to return it past the 50-yard line. The Cardinals hope that the opponent, as they have most of the season, will fair catch that one. But the Bears return it out past the midfield stripe.
Again, kicking game and special teams there where they're giving the ball up at the 50-yard line is that's just very tough going against the state's champion. We're even offsides on that as well. So the kicking game and turnovers we need to get control of here in the second half. Defense played excellent in the first half.
Our email address, mcnr@melissaisd.org. We will try to keep up with all the folks who are checking in. We appreciate you joining us. And as Coach Steele said, the Bears return it to the midfield stripe, and then it's a 5-yard penalty for offsides on the kicking team. So the Cardinals defense takes the field. Sauk Bears 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 45-yard line. Little in the game at the quarterback spot. Hands the ball off on first down going left and picking up about 3 yards on the carry.
First one there was Otluski. Lance Riley on the bottom of the pile.
Two-yard gain. And we're going to give him a 3-yard gain on that play, and it's going to be 2nd down and 8 for the Bears offense. They're going to throw the ball out to the left side. It's going to be a completed pass and a first down for the Bears. And they're going to get a first down deeper into Cardinal territory, and the ball will be spotted at the Cardinal 29-yard line with an injury timeout on the field, stopping the clock. 11:15 to go in the third quarter, just underway. The Sauk Bears are the defending state champs, and the Melissa Cardinals are in the 4th round of the playoffs. Last season, at this time, their season came to an end here in the 4th round against the Stephenville Yellow Jackets, who went on to win the state championship in 4A D1. And the Golden Bears, their offense has 8 first downs. Cardinals have 9. Very close in total yardage. 146 for the Cardinals, 140 for the Bears. And for both teams, most of the most of the yardage has come on the ground. The Cardinals have only completed 1 pass. The Bears only 3 passes. After the injury timeout, first down Bears at the Cardinal 29-yard line. They're going to hand the ball going right. And a tough run down to the 21-yard line will make it 3rd down and 2.
Gunnar Wilson on the stop for the Cardinals.
Green on the carry again. Number 21, the workhorse for the Bears. Offense, like number 21, Ada Jokin's been the workhorse for the Cardinals offense. Here is 2nd down, 3. Hand the ball off to Green again, and he goes nowhere on that play.
Otluski.
He said no mas. And that will be a loss of a yard, making it 3rd and 4. We are in the Elite 8, the regional final round, 5A D2. The winner of Region 2 this game plays the winner of Region 1, Argyle and Abilene Wiley. So we're tracking that score. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They're going to run the ball going left with Green. And Jacob Fields fills the alley from the safety spot. and stops him short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and 2. Very, very nice open field tackle. Perfect form tackle, as the coaches like to say, by the safety of the Cardinals. 4th and 2. Bears keep the base offense out there at the Cardinal 20. Field goal from here would be 37, but they're going for it on 4th and 2. See if they try to draw the Cardinals off sides. Little in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives it to Green, and he's going to push the pile. And the pile keeps going. And it's a first down, Bears at the 11 of the Cardinals.
It's just one of those scrums that you see on TV a lot now in the college game, where just a big push from behind, and was able to pick up that additional 5 yards.
Some of the O-linemen for the Sock Bears, some go 250, 290, 310, 305, 285. There's a bunch of big fellas up there. Little throws it out to the right flat. It's going to be completed and taken to the 7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, Bears. They have a 3-point lead and the football.
It's a good open field tackle by Josh Nicholas.
2nd down, 5 from the 7. Bears take the snap, hand the ball, going right and spinning down to the 5-yard line.
Cave to stop for the Cardinals.
Green again on the carry for the Bears. And it will be 3rd and 3 from the 5. Almost the 8-minute mark here. 3rd quarter. Of course, there's 12 minutes in a quarter in Texas high school football. Here's 3rd and 3 from the 5. Little in the shotgun. Hands the ball off. This time, the carry is made by Thomas, and he's going to be stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1.
Whitwer in on the play for the Cardinals.
4th and 1 from the 3. Coach Todd will keep the base offense out there for the Bears.
Okay, huge opportunity here for the Cardinals defense.
Bears trying to extend their lead. Cardinals trying to get a stop. 4th and 1 from the 3. Thomas is in the backfield next to the quarterback Little, and he goes in for a touchdown, but we do have a flag. Cardinals D thought the Bears moved early. It is a false start penalty against the Bears, so wipe out the touchdown run. So 4th and 1 becomes 4th and 6, and Coach Todd will send out the field goal team. Diego Varela is the kicker for the Bears. He is 1 for 1 tonight from the field goal attempts. This will be a 25-yard field goal from the right hash.
Keep your eyes on Jacob Otluski. See if he gets a stronger rush than we did the first go-around.
The Bears have a 3-point lead on their previous field goal attempt. And Varela's trying to extend that here. Lots of movement. Now the ball is snapped. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Bears have a 6-point lead from when it was 9-9. It is now 15-9 on 2 Varela field goals.
2 field goals and 2 safeties.
In the same 2.5 quarters of football, we have 6:51 on the clock. We'll check our scoreboard there. And 6:51 on the 3rd quarter clock. Cardinals down by 1 score, 6 points, 15-9. This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal. Ross Graham is here. John Graham is here. We are joining you from the stadium formerly known as the ballpark in Arlington. And Coach, I have to fit in a story sometime. We don't have a lot of time here. But there's a connection between the name of this ballpark, or the more famous name of the ballpark and the Melissa Cardinals network.
Okay.
We'll see when we can fit that one in. All right, Varela, who just made the field goal for the Bears to give them a 6-point lead, will kick the football off from his 40-yard line. And the ball falls off the tee. Thank you. I can tell my story.
Let's hear it.
So, you know the more famous name of this was the ballpark in Arlington, but the more famous name, especially for listeners to the ticket, it was called the
Temple.
The Temple, named by
Mike Reiner.
Mike Reiner. And the last time you went on one of your little Tahiti outings, you know who I called to replace you?
You called the old gray wolf.
I called Mike Reiner to replace you on the broadcast. That's right.
Honored.
He was unavailable.
But you would call a Hall of Famer to try to replace me.
But he was unavailable. All right, it is a kickoff finally for the Bears, taken at the 2-yard line. Coming up the right side is Fields, out past the 20-yard line, first down Cardinals. Now, I don't know if Mike Reiner's listening tonight, but we are at the Temple, now known as Choctaw Stadium in Arlington. First down and 10 Cardinals. At their own 22-yard line, down by 6 points. Trevor Ham, the junior quarterback, has the workhorse, Nate Adejokin, next to him in the backfield. 2 receivers left in a stack to the wide side, and give it to Adejokin over the right side. And he will pick up a short gain. Owen Hollenbeck, sophomore, one of his lead blockers.
Yes, just drove his guy to the Melissa sideline.
2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. Approaching the halfway mark here in the third quarter. Ham will give it to Adejokin again. A spin move in the hole, and he's going to have a tough run past the 30-yard line and a first down for the Cardinals offense. Gunnar Wilson there on the lead block from the wingback spot. First down Cardinals at their 33. Give it to Adejokin again. He makes a cut in the hole, and a first down out past the 45 and a first down at the 48-yard line.
Nathan's going to get a break as Jacob Fields checks in. Just good cut there by Nathan.
First down, Cardinals at their 48 on the right hash. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Ham gives it to Fields, and he spins and dives forward to the 48 of the Bears. 5:45 to go third quarter, and we have
an injured Bear on the field.
A timeout for injury on the field, which will allow us to get to a few more emails coming into mcnr@melissaisd.org. Coach, it's filling up the screen here tonight.
Just thank you for everyone listening.
Let's see here. Ryan Ross says, go Cardinals. The Lisa Hall says, go Cardinals. Brandon Navarre joining us from Melissa, Texas. Not Australia, they say. Don and Gavin Bossy watching the Cardinals in Melissa, Texas. Ivet Sierra is cheering on the South Oak Cliff Bears and their band, watching in DeSoto, Texas. Kristen Ballantine checking in, says, let's go Cards in Melissa, Texas. Casey McGuire watching the game by the fire outside in East Dallas. Thank you to Casey McGuire. Sharon Ford and Cerisa Ford checking in from McKinney, Texas, saying go Sock. Jana James checking in from Prairie View A&M, says go Sock. Our email address, mcnr@melissaisd.org. After the injury timeout, we have 2nd down and 8. Cardinals just beyond the midfield stripe. And Trevor Ham in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, and he's going to run the football. Hands the ball off to Jacob Fields, and he goes nowhere on the play. 3rd down coming up. 5.5 minutes to go. Third quarter, we're going to have another injury timeout on the field. This is Trey Graham and Kenny Deal on the Melissa Cardinals Network in partnership with our friends at Game On Sports and NFHS. Sharon Ford in McKinney, Texas says go Sock. Shonda Hart in Midwest City, Oklahoma, supporting Coach Josh Bobbitt. Amy Jo Jeans checking in and saying hello to the Cardinals. Go Cardinals from their home. Stephanie Demeron and the family watching in Melissa, Texas. Thank you for emailing in, mcnr@melissaisd.org. This is the Elite 8 round. The winner of this game moves on to the state semifinals to play the winner of Argyle versus Abilene Wiley. And we will get a scoring update from Stephenville. Argyle 28, Abilene Wiley 14, as they've gone to the fourth quarter there in Stephenville.
Big third down play here for the Cardinals offense with an empty backfield.
Third down 7, it's a snap back, and it's going to be quarterback draw for the Cardinals. Ham takes it forward for about 3 yards. It will be 4th and 3. Out of field goal range. Coach Nally keeps the base offense out there. 4th and 3 at the Sock 45-yard line. 4:55 to go in the quarter, clock rolling. Trips left to the wide side. Trevor Ham looks to Jason Russell on the far side for the play call. Here's a 4th and 3. Cardinals needs a conversion here to keep the drive alive. Snap is back. Ham looks to his right, has pressure, breaks away. He's going to run the football and have a first down at the 40, at the 30, slides down at the 28-yard line. First down, Cardinals. Nice run, number 6.
Absolutely. Good job by 6. Good job by Ham. Probably got some coaching at halftime, and so, again, he learned from his mistake in the first half and was able to use his legs to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 from the 28. Hand the ball off, and that is Fields on the carry to the 26-yard line, gain of 2. Field goal from here would be about 43. Cardinals down by 6 points on 2 Sock field goals. 2 receivers left, 1 right on 2nd and 8, we'll call it. Fake the handoff. That is throwing it out to the right side. Gunnar Wilson with the catch, turns upfield, very near the sticks.
Love that play
inside the
call.
20-yard line. First down, Cardinals at the 18.
A little short pass there that will give Trevor confidence. Good job by Gunnar Wilson picking up the first down.
First down, Cardinals at the 18. And they're going to hand the ball off. And going left, picking up a single yard on the play, is Atajokin. Second down, 9 from the 17-yard line. 3:13 and counting in the third quarter. Fake it, throw it to the right side. It's almost intercepted by Sock. That was a great break on the ball by the DB for the Bears, Taylor Starling. And the Cardinals are fortunate that's not 6 points going the other way.
That was a no doubt pick 6. And very, very fortunate.
And Cardinals are going to call timeout as Taylor Starling broke on the ball and saw the dream of a pick 6 in a playoff game, but couldn't quite bring it in, and the Cardinals live to fight another down on 3rd down and 9. We told you we were checking scores around the area. We gave you the Argyle score. They lead 28-14 in the fourth quarter. And China Spring continues to lead the Anna Coyotes 28-14 as well. The 13-0 Coyotes, their best season in school history. And they face the defending 4A D2 state champs. While the Cardinals here tonight of Melissa face the defending 5A D2 state champs, the Sock Bears, who lead Melissa 15-9. 3:08 to go, third quarter. Cardinals fortunate to still have the football after the timeout. 3rd and 9, Cardinals at the Bears' 17-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 split left to the wide side, and they're going to run the football straight up the middle of the field. That's Jacob Fields who dives forward for a first down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Great effort there by Jacob. He's sending that ball out just across the sticks. Snap it.
The Cardinals do not snap it while the defender's running on the field. There is a flag on the play. The Cardinals hand off the football. They're in for a touchdown. That is Jacob Fields with an 8-yard touchdown run. We do have a flag on the play.
I think it's going to be illegal participation on the Golden Bears. Yes.
Penalty is declined. Touchdown Cardinals. And we have a tie game, 15-15. And the Cardinals are going to keep the base offense out. Nope, they're going to go swinging gate. Tie game, 15-15, and they're going to set up now out of the swinging gate to the PAT, and Pintor will come on. Maynard to hold. Our score, 15-15 on that touchdown run for the Cardinals.
Let's get this. Line needs to block.
Snap is back. The kick is up, and it is good. Cardinals lead, 16-15. Here's the touchdown run by Jacob Fields. Make a nice cut in the hole, and then showed some toughness getting it across the alumni stripe. Touchdown Cardinals. Melissa with a lead over the champs by a point. 2:51 to go, 3rd quarter.
Jacob just showed great burst and speed through the hole. He's able to keep that momentum to push it across the goal line.
Try to get in a few more emails here. mcnr@melissaisd.org. Ashley Thomas checking in from Melissa. Darren Thompson, Little Cards, Joy and Deacon cheering on Big Sis Dylan on the cheerleading squad. Tamika Francis Polk from Hamilton Park, Texas says good luck to the Golden Bears. John Stratemeyer says go Melissa from a Lovejoy football parent. Puck Westrup, a huge Cardinals fan from FC Cardinals Soccer Club, cheering on the team from a tournament. So thank you for emailing in tonight. Cardinals, after that touchdown run, have a 1-point lead, and they're going to kick the football short and to the left side of the kicking team. This one will be fair caught by the Bears at their 28-yard line, and the Bears offense will come out on the minus side of the scoreboard. Lala, Big Poppy, and Jace. This is Sonia Moss saying go Cardinals, and Coach Nate watching from Denison, Texas. Tony Mallory checking in from South Dakota. Coach Benton, Coach Broom, Coach Arbin are watching. Jacob Arvin checks in.
Cardinals basketball. They were victorious tonight. We're playing the championship game tomorrow.
Congratulations. Cardinals basketball. You're watching and listening to Cardinals football here in the Elite 8 round regional final, Region 2 of Class 5A D2 football. Bears, after the fair catch, have the football 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Ball's on the right hash. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Little has the shotgun snap, and he's going to hand the ball, and Cardinals D says no mas. Otluski and Whitwer and Cave all right there.
Defensive stop there. Tremendous there play by Otluski and his friends.
That was Williams on the carry. 2nd down 10 for the Bears. 2:25 to go. 3rd quarter, clock rolling. Bears, the state champs, are the home team tonight. They're going to throw the football on 2nd down, throwing it out to the left side to completed, and it's going to be a short gain. He turns upfield, and he's going to get a 1st down. Nice play there for the Bears. That catch made by Joshua Manley. 1st down sock at their own 40-yard line. $2:10 to go. Stop the clock as he goes out of bounds. Cardinals in their 3-4-D alignment, showing blitz. And the ball goes over the head of Little, the quarterback. He picks it up and throws it out of bounds. Cardinals D had the pressure coming. Ball went over the quarterback's head. Got a nice bounce. Picked it up on one clean hop and threw it away.
That was definitely the key to that play, was the bounce.
Live to fight another play for the Sock Bears.
Yep.
2nd and 10 at the 40. Number 18, William Little, their quarterback, has gone all the way tonight. And he's got his team down by a point with the football. 2 receivers right, hand the ball off to number 0. That's Thomas going for a 2-yard gain. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. The winner moves on to the state semifinal. The loser's season comes to an end. Melissa came into this game on an 11-game winning streak. The Golden Bears on a 10-game winning streak. And somebody's streak is going to come to end tonight. And the Bears still hold the title belt. They're the state champs, and they don't want to give that one up yet. So let's see what happens here in the last 14 minutes of game time. Little throws it to the right side, completed pass, and it's going to be a first down into Cardinal territory. Jason Cave chases down Danny Green. First down Bears at the Cardinal 48.
Kind of a difference in the game with South Oak Cliff's offense, where they have the ability to throw the ball here in these third down situations to move the chains.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage are the Bears. They're going to run Green going left, and he has a hole and a first down and drags the pile. Tough run for the Bears to the Cardinal 34-yard line. First down Bears at that spot. Approaching the 1-minute mark of the third stanza. This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal, Ross Graham, John Graham. On NFHS Sports and the Melissa Cardinals Network with our friends Game On Sports doing the programming and the production tonight. 1st and 10 Bears. Ball on the right hash. 2 receivers to the wide side, and Little throws it out to the right side. They've done this a lot on this drive, and they're going to have another short completion. And that's Miles Johnson on the catch and Gunnar Wilson and Fields on the tackle. They're putting the ball in the air a lot more here in the second half.
This makes it very manageable to move the sticks again. 2nd and 3, picking up 7 yards on that first down play.
This might be the last play of the quarter. Here comes 2nd and 3. They snap it with 16 seconds. They give it to Green. He's going to dive over the pile, hurdle everybody, and get a first down before Otlewski shuts him down. And let's see if they choose to use the last 10 seconds of this quarter. And they do not. The Bears are walking to their sideline. The Cardinals are going to theirs. And we're going to go to the final stanza with a 1-point margin. Cardinals 16, Bears 15 with a football. We told you, Coach, at the pregame show that Melissa averages 42 points per game on offense.
Yes, sir.
And they've only got 16 tonight. We told you the Bears defense allows 13 points per game, and they've given up 16. So this is more of a Sox-style game than a Melissa-style game so far.
It is. It really comes down to, Sox defense, and I think on the backside with their secondary and also putting pressure on Ham. Melissa's passing game has just been, non-existent so far. That second drive of the game, they really slobber knocked Carson Maynard on the sideline, and we really haven't targeted Carson this entire ball game since then, and he's really Trevor's number one target, especially in that third down situation to move the sticks. Carson's been very valuable all season long, makes big play after big play, and that just hasn't happened tonight. So they've done a great job of neutralizing him as the Sock defense. And at some point before this game's over, the Cardinals, want to be successful. They're going to have to complete some passes.
Here is first down Sock as the fourth quarter begins. 12 minutes on the clock. Score: Melissa 16, South Oak Cliff 15. 1st and 10 Sock at the Cardinal 23. Hand the ball going right and picking up about 5 on that carry. And you mentioned the Cardinals offense got to get going through the air. Trevor Ham so far in this ball game is 2 of 10 passing for only 21 yards. The Bears are going to run the football here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 1. Coach Todd is in field goal range for Varela. He has 2 successful field goals tonight. Here's 3rd and 1. Cardinals D trying to get a stop in their own red zone. Sock looks to the home side for the play call. Little in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, and the wingback is left. Snap back to Little, hand the ball off. He's got a 1st down and more. 10-5, touchdown Bears. Touchdown Bears, that's Danny Green. Their talented junior running back, number 21, takes it in to give the Bears the lead again with 10:57 to go in somebody's season.
A nice hole there for Green. And as we witnessed tonight, he's very, very capable of toting that ball across the end zone.
The whole Sock team has gone to the sideline, but nobody's called a timeout yet.
Play clock is still rolling.
And the referee, Mr. Moore, is asking, are you guys calling a timeout or not?
It's down to 6-5.
And Mr. Moore tells us the Bears do take a timeout.
So they're definitely probably going to go for 2 in this situation. And Green does have 139 yards rushing.
Yes, sir.
Averaging 7 yards a carry, so he's been very effective tonight. And it seems like Melissa's done a pretty good job of slowing down the Bears' running game. The second half, they've really been hurting the Cardinals off defense with the passing game.
We have the Sock offense calling a timeout, and they do elect, as you're allowed to do on your extra points, they elect to move the football from the center of the field to the right hash. And they keep their base offense out there. Green is actually up to 161 yards with 2 touchdowns on the ground. And the Sock offense is in there, and Green is next to Little. They lead by 5, trying to get up to 7 points. They send a man in motion. Here's a 2-point play coming by the Bears offense. They send another man in motion, trying to get the Cardinals to jump and shorten the distance. Little takes the snap, fakes it to Green, throws a throwback, and the big fella catches it on the tight end drag. 2-point play is good for the Bears. Catch made by Keith Smith, and the Bears lead 23-16. Nice play call. Fake it to your running back going right. Throw the drag route going left to your tight end. Easy throw and catch. 2-point play is good for the Bears. They lead by 7.
Really the difference in the ball game so far, Trey, is just quarterback play for South Oak Cliff. Really completing clutch passes. I'm sure he's got a pretty high percentage rate. He's 7 of 12. And so that's just really kept the sticks moving for them, and they're picking up that 2-point conversion. Cardinals just couldn't get back quite in time, and just perfect timing there on that play.
This is Trey Graham, Coach Kenny Deal, telling you we will be at First Melissa on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. and 10:15 a.m. Would love to see you there.
So that's a great time out there by Coach Todd at the Golden Bears to set that play up. Tee as the ball's blown off the tee again as this wind is just whipping through Choctaw Stadium, where numerous times I heard about the jet stream here in this stadium.
And now you believe it?
Now I believe it.
All right, the Bears will put it on their 40-yard line. Varela will kick it away, and he'll kick it deep and over the head of the Cardinals into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and Melissa will take over at their own 25-yard line, down by 7 points in the final stanza.
Cardinals need to answer. that outstanding drive that the Bears just demonstrated.
First down and 10, Melissa at their own 25-yard line. 10:57 to go in somebody's season. Cardinals have trips right. And Trevor Ham in the shotgun. And he's going to run the football, going left. Nate Adejokin's been the workhorse tonight. A late flag comes in because Adejokin was thrown to the ground. Stop the clock, 10:46. Adejokin ran it, and there was the big fella, Keith Smith, who caught the two-point play, making the tackle, but spun and dropped Adejokin to the ground after the play was over. So it's going to be a personal foul penalty against the Bears. 15 yards for the Cardinals. We'll take it out to the 41 for Melissa.
Not for sure if that was for the tackle tray or for the actions after the tackle of celebration.
15 yards. Cardinals have a first down. Need a touchdown to tie. And they're going to give it to Clark Packard in the game at running back, and he goes nowhere. Football fans, you don't want to miss the UIL State football experience at Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas this December. Come out for an action-packed 4 days, Wednesday, December 14th through Saturday, December 17th, and witness the best teams in each division battle it out in the final games of the season. Tickets and pass information can be found at uiltexas.org. On this carry, Jacob Fields takes it into the Sock territory. First down at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards for Jacob.
And he was ball again to Jacob Fields, and he'll take it straight up the middle for a gain of 9.
Jacob's acceleration, he's just able to get to that second level and break that first tackle, and that ends up with that 8-yard gain.
Second and 1, Cardinals at the Sock 36-yard line. 9:45 to go in the game. Fields takes another handoff, and he goes nowhere on second and 1. We have lots more emails coming in. We appreciate that from all over America. MCNR@melissaisd.org. As you can see with the pace of play, we can't read them all, but we appreciate it. We'll get to them as we can. It's going to be third down and 3 Cardinals. 3rd and 3, and they're going to give it to Jacob Fields again, and he pushes the pile to the 35-yard line and a first down.
Got just enough.
9 minutes to go in regulation. We told you Melissa defeated Terrell last week in the 3rd round of the playoffs, and the Sock Bears won their 3rd round game last week in overtime. First and 10, trips left to the wide side and hand the ball to Packard going right, and he's going to pick up 6 yards.
Good block there by Jackson Ford, number 5 for the Cardinals.
Quickly to the line of scrimmage, ball in the right hash, trips left, give it to Packard again, a flag on the play. He's trying to make a man a miss in the hole, and he'll push it forward for 2 yards, but we do have a flag. Stops the clock, 8:26 in the ball game. This is South Oak Cliff and the Melissa Cardinals. The Bears lead 23-16. 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Our referee, Mr. Moore, is chatting with Coach Todd of the Bears and says no flag. It's like it never happened. So after the chat and the stoppage of play, the Cardinals have the football. 3rd down 2 from the Sock 26-yard line. And we're not ready to play yet. Here we go, 3rd and 2. Packard next to Ham. Trips left to the short side. That's Maynard Javon Smith, and Cusano. And the tight end is left also. Packard will check out, and Adejokin will check in. And we're still waiting on a 3rd and 2 play. Umpire gets out of the way after the substitution. Ham in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives it to Adejokin, and he follows Damel's block, and he is going to be just short of the sticks. Field goal from here would be 43 yards. Coach Nally, of course, keeps the base offense out there, down by 7 points. 4th and 1 Cardinals.
Gunnar Wilson's going to check in.
Jackson Ford, yep, checks out. Sock fans here on the home side chanting defense. Here's 4th and 1 for the Cardinals offense. Trips left to the short side. Adejokin will get the handoff and have a first down at the 20 and inside to the 17-yard line. First down Cardinals. Stops the clock, 7:29 to go. Hollenbeck and Damel with good blocks there.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 Cardinals, and give it to Adejokin again. And no gain on the play. Loss of a yard. Down by 6 points, 7 points that is. Down by 7, 23-16 as we approach the 7-minute mark. Trips left now to the wide side, ball on the right hash. Fields in the game, and he takes the handoff and goes nowhere. It's going to bring up 3rd and long. And Adejokin's run the ball 26 times, Fields 13 times. Fields has got a touchdown, so does Adejokin. Ham is 2 for 10 passing. Here's 3rd down and 12. Trips left. Ham in the shotgun, has the tight end to the right, and they're going to run the ball with Jacob Fields on 3rd and long, and again go nowhere. And now it's decision time for Coach Nally, down by 7 points at the 21-yard line. Field goal would be 38 yards. Clock is rolling. 6:15 and counting. And now Cardinals call timeout with 6:13 on the clock officially. Cardinals have a 4th and 2 coming up. Now, significantly, that is the 2nd Cardinals timeout. Leaves them only 1 remaining. Sock has 2 remaining. Matt Nally has to make a decision. Does he go for the 38-yard field goal with Pintor in the swirling winds, or keep the base offense out there for a 4th and a long 2? Again, we know that you're emailing in. We appreciate that very much. Gabriella Jeans checks in. Kenley Jeans. Yesha Culp. Jordan Mason. Pierre Ashford. Bradley and Sherry shout out to their grandson, Jake Patusik. Joni Skylar Dempsey watching from the Conference USA Championship game, cheering on Gunnar Wilson. Ryan Duke.
What's going on, Ryan? Good to hear from you.
All right, after the Cardinals timeout, 4th, and it's about 2.5 needed. Base offense is out there. No field goal.
Play of the night here for the Cardinals offense.
Split right as a receiver is Fields. Now he comes back to the backfield. Trips left. 4th down. Cardinals. Now they send Fields back out, split right. Ham has 3 receivers left. He looks to Fields. He's going to throw it into the middle of the field. It's going to be an interception by the Sock Bears. And they're going to return it to the 20, to the 30, to the 40, to the 50-yard line. Sock will take over at midfield with a 7-point lead.
Carson Maynard on the tackle, saving that pick 6. Story of the night right there. Cardinals not able to take care of the ball.
Ham was trying to throw it to Gunnar Wilson on the tight end seam route, and the Sock Bears DB was able to jump the route and Didn't get it over the head of the DB, so Gunnar Wilson was the intended target. But nice play for the Bears and a nice return by Jaden Shelton. And the state champs are set up in great field position with a 7-point lead, leading with 6:02 to go. And you can hear the Sauk Bears fans here on the home side cheering on their team. 1st and 10, Sauk at their own 49. And Little's going to hand the ball to Javon Thomas. And they're going to push the pile with all those big fellas for a gain of 8.
Cardinals need to stop, keep their heads up, play hard here, get the ball back.
5:40 and counting in the ball game. Let's see if Coach Todd has the Bears offense slow it down. Cardinals have 1 timeout remaining. Down by 7 points. The winner moves to the Final Four, the state semifinals. 2nd down, a long 1. They're going to hand the ball off to Thomas, and he's going to have a 1st down inside the Cardinal 40-yard line. Stop the clock as they move the chains at 5:10. China Spring leading Anna 31-14 in the 4th quarter. Argyle leading Abilene Wiley 35-28 in the 4th quarter.
Ball game there. Cards need to have a positive defensive play here on 1st down.
1st and 10, Bears at the Cardinal 39. They do let the play clock run all the way down to 5 seconds before they snap it. They hand the ball off, and there is Danny Green, and he will pick up 3 on the carry as we hit the 4.5-minute mark. 4 minutes, 28 seconds and counting. And smartly, the Bears are using a lot of clock here. Melissa's 11-game winning streak coming in. Sauk's 10-game winning streak. Here is a 2nd and 7 as the play clock is at 10 and now 7. And Little doing a good job running clock. Gets it down to 4 seconds. Hands it to Green going right. And another tough run right to the sticks. It's 1st down Bears at the Cardinal 29. And the state champs are trying to defend their title. The challengers from Melissa, Texas need a defensive stop here with 3:45 and counting in the ball game.
Alex Ruiz in the game, was in on that tackle. Number 40 for the Cardinals.
William Little, number 18, the quarterback for the Bears, gets his offense set, but using a lot of play clock. It's at 5 seconds when he snaps it. Gives the ball, handed off going right, and he will pick up 7 yards. There's Green again on the tackle. Josh Nicholas was in there. Alex Ruiz again as well. But it's 2nd down 3, and we're approaching the 3-minute mark.
Yeah, South Oak Cliff's fine, outstanding offensive line is really doing the number on the Cardinals' defensive front here towards the end of this ball game, just kind of wearing them out.
No huddle, but definitely using a lot of play clock, which is what you do here leading late in the 4th quarter. Little managing the clock well. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 22, and they're going to hand the ball to Green again, and he'll be stopped at the 20-yard line, making it 3rd and 1 as we're about to hit 2.5 minutes to go. And this is the significance of Cardinals only having 1 timeout left.
Jason Kay made that last tackle. This is probably the ball game right here.
3rd down 1, Bears at the Cardinal 20-yard line. 2:10 and counting. 6:5 on the play clock. Hand the ball off to Green, and he's going to have a 1st down and a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go, and the Bears the defending state champs. Their home side fans feeling like the dream is still alive. The Bears started 0-3. They've won 10 in a row. And the Melissa Cardinals have used their final timeout at 1:51 on the clock. 1:51 on the clock. We appreciate all those who have checked in tonight. Said Dunbar says go Sock. Lindy Craig says go Cardinals. Jocelyn Mitchell says let's go Golden Bears. Kevin Haygood, shout out to our district mates, the Collin County, Grayson County program showing strong from Denison, Texas. Michael Tibbs checks in from Melissa, Texas, says go Cardinals. Mark Denman and Wendy Denman and Melissa coaching or cheering on Coach John Peel and the Cardinals. Cameron Springer checks in. Steve Harris from Dallas, Texas says the Golden Bears will repeat.
I see the great Christy Golden on your list there.
Christy Golden checking in. John Little watching in Melissa, Texas, and giving us an update on the Cardinals basketball program. They play in the championship game tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. of this tournament, the LaCour tournament at Van Alstyne High School gym. First and goal Bears after the Cardinals timeout at the 3-yard line. Little in the game at the shotgun position, takes the handoff, gives it to Green, and the Bears have fulfilled their dream to keep the title defense alive, going over the goal line. There is a flag on the play after the touchdown.
Yeah, he spiked the ball after he has scored, which is not allowed in high school sports.
So Mr. Moore, our official, is going to tell us it is 29-16. And he's going to tell us a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Bears. They will enforce that on the kickoff. So the Bears lead 29-16, a minute 48 in the game. And the Sock Bears will be here on the PAT attempt. Varela, the kicker, in the game, trying to make it a 14-point advantage. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Sock Bears lead the Melissa Cardinals 30-16 with 1 minute 48 seconds left in this regional final. We are so glad you have spent your Friday evening with us here at Choctaw Stadium in Arlington. It is a great matchup between two great programs, and the defending state champs have shown why they're the ones holding the title right now. Coach John Little says, Cardinal Nation, come support Jake Little, Nate Crane, Jackson Vicknair. You happen to know him. Austin Gooseby and the rest of the Cardinals basketball team as they take on TCA in the championship game tomorrow, 3:30 p.m. at Van Alstyne High School gym.
Good job, man. Good job. Want to run down a few of all of our seniors here. It might take a couple of goes at this as they're setting up for the kickoff. Just so appreciative of our Cardinals. They've shown great leadership this year. So, you know, this looks like this may not work out the Cardinals' way unless we get a couple of big lightning plays here with 1 minute and 48 left in this ball game. But that was really the only Cardinals shot when they got down to the 3 was to let them score quickly.
So Varela on to kick the ball away from his 40-yard line, and Jacob Fields will take it at his own 20-yard line, out past the 30 to the 35 and the 40, out to the 41-yard line. And it's going to be first down there for the Cardinals, and it's getting a little chippy here, unfortunately. We are at Choctaw Stadium. We are sitting outside. We're actually in a suite, in the outdoor seating of a suite. Kirk Jack was asking where we were sitting, so it's not a broadcast booth. It's a suite, the outdoor seating. And so that's where we are. We're in left field back in the old days.
Actually, okay.
No, sir. We're sitting on first base.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I looked at it backwards. We're sitting at first base. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay.
Just wasn't going to argue with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Trevor Ham's going to throw the football on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it deep down the left sideline. It's going to be an incomplete pass. That was intended for Maynard. Yes, we're sitting at first base in the old days, as this has been reconfigured for a football field now.
Yeah, Carson turning the defensive back there to knock that ball away.
Second down and 10. Maynard's going to throw Ham's going to throw the football. This one to Gunnar Wilson, and that is a completed pass. 131, the scoreboard says. Third down, 3 coming up. Cusano split right, 2 receivers left. Ham's going to throw the football. No, he's going to hand it off to Adejoken, who will have a first down.
Stop the clock.
At 1:27, Cardinals have no timeouts remaining, down by 2 touchdowns. Ball in the left hash, 2 receivers left. Ham's going to throw the football, looks left, has pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Nice play for the Bears by Billy Walton, the future Texas Longhorn. It's a big loss all the way back to the Cardinal 42-yard line. Clock is rolling. 104, 103 to go. Second down and a cab ride for the Cardinals. And Ham's going to throw the football, setting up a screen, and it's an incomplete pass. It was intended for Adejoken, but he fell down and couldn't make the catch. Stops the clock. 55 seconds to go. Third down, 20. Ham drops back, now rolls left, has more pressure, and he's sacked again. Ball came loose, but he was down. So it's 4th down and a mile for the Cardinals as the clock rolls. 43, 42 seconds. Setting the ball up. Fourth and 36. Clock rolling, 22 seconds. They're going to run a reverse, and Cusano's going to throw the ball on the reverse pass downfield, and it's going to be an incomplete pass intended for Javon Smith, and that's going to cinch it for the Sock Bears. They have 11 seconds to go in this ball game, and their title defense will stay alive. And, Coach, it is your chance to thank all of our great seniors.
Yes, sir, Trey. We're going to start with who that pass was intended for. Number 1 there, Javon Smith, Dalton Whitwer, Clark Packard, Jacob Fields, Tatum Totson, Jacob Cusano, Caleb Odlewski, Josh Nicholas, Jason Cave, Alex Secreto, Lance Riley. You're going to have to help me. My eyes can't read that name. His name's so long.
Nico Benjamea. There you go. Andrew Presley, Connor Vidmar, Wad Basel, Ezekiel Stevens, Trevor Gooseby, Kai Floyd, as the Bears will put a knee on the ground. Carson Surratt, Brandon Ward, Christian Herrero, and Aiden Pintor, the Cardinal seniors who will have their season come to an end, the Cardinal seniors, and their Cardinals' career come to an end. Your final score tonight is the Sock Bears 30, the Melissa Cardinals 16, and the Sock Bears continue their title defense. They move to 11-3. The Cardinals will fall to 11-3. Melissa's 11-game win streak is over. The Sock Bears' 11-game win streak is alive. And the Sock Bears will move on in their title defense to the state semifinal game. And they will take on the Argyle Eagles, who defeated Abilene Wiley 35-28 tonight. Also, the Anna Coyotes' 13-game winning streak is over. China Spring defeats the Anna Coyotes 31-14. So the Melissa Cardinals season comes to an end. Abilene Wiley's season comes to an end tonight. And the Anna Coyotes season comes to an end tonight. So congratulations to Coach Todd and the Sock Bears as they will continue their